singing low while I pop a bottle off of ya. Chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a body that's a no.
Just pop the Kenny about a million options. So just talking, I stop doing agreement. I rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent. Too many people older than me, they're seeking attention. When they warn me about the goofies, man, I should've listened. And the smell of the money, my strangest addiction.
She tit for dick, I let her lit. I had to dip, I'm off a fifth, I'm rich now. I bought a whip, I paint a paint, it drive itself. The fuck you think? Yeah, welcome.
Are you guys ready to get the show started? Make some noise.
Yes! All right.
So this is Comfort Zone. This isn't your normal comedy show. Your normal comedy show. We get comedians out of their comfort zone. And
I already hate you.
I hate me too. It's bad already. Anyway, how was your guys' week?
Thank you for explaining nothing, Matthew Borgelli. We're good.
Yeah, you're lucky it's my parents in the audience tonight, so they actually
Oh, yeah.
know who we are, because you didn't
Yeah, the
introduce
Quins
us.
are here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hottest day of the year.
Yeah.
Nobody
Is
wants
it?
to go outside. Why?
We
though?
walked here.
This is beautiful. I love this.
It's too hot.
No, don't fall with the masses.
It's not
There's no too hot. This is amazing.
But you have like Mediterranean blood, so you don't have.
That's why I love this
You don't
shit.
deal with it as. You deal with it better than most people.
Yeah, I like it. I can handle a bit more.
It's really the humidity, though. You get wet. You know what I mean?
It
it's
is,
like
but
a
it's
wet,
fun. We don't have this often.
gross.
Let's enjoy it.
Yeah,
Let's see, like I like winter.
I'm not Mediterranean. I don't even know if I have a soul. I'm like Jew, ginger. I'm all the worst things. And I walked here.
You have a soul bought and paid for by
I-
the devil.
I still like the. I don't find it too hot. I walked
You don't
here.
find it too hot, right?
No,
Yeah. Look at me. I'm white as a pair of socks. People think that I'd burn. I love this shit.
I just don't like getting sweaty, and I'm sweaty like in the winter. So like when it's this hot, like it ruins me. But luckily, like we got the air conditioner here. We're chilling.
Yeah, I'm cool.
And I only go outside once it's dark out, and it's like not bad.
You could rob and rape in peace.
Freely.
Borgels, what did I miss last week? I heard it was very depressing.
I missed it too.
Good.
but
Were you
apparently-
here or rather not? No, but I watched. I heard it was depressing. I heard it was sad. There was a lot of sadness. A lot of sad stories.
Well, David is schizophrenic.
We knew this. He lives in a
But
mall.
he.
But he has telekinetic powers with his neighbor who wants to fuck him.
He doesn't have the telekinetic powers. His neighbor has the telekinetic powers, and
Oh,
he's
yeah, yeah.
just.
And he sends him messages about.
He was briefing me on the podcast yesterday. Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
I like how you say, "Oh yeah, I remember that shit." Like it's like a nice, fun memory. Oh yeah.
Well, it was kind of funny. He thinks that his roommate. First of all, you said it was his neighbor, and then when you described it, they live in the same apartment. That's not a neighbor.
Yeah.
No, it's the apartment over. But he says
The
they
room
have-
over.
But they share a kitchen.
No, from what I understood, it was the apartment over.
No.
It's a different. It's the
So
same
it's
room.
one apartment, and everyone's room is their apartment.
And it's
This
just
is
so
hippie
fu-
nonsense.
It's funny hearing his interactions with him because the other dude is just like, who is this crazy person who thinks I want to fuck him? And David's like, why are you not like explaining all the messages you're sending me through my brain? It was.
And
Is
the guy's
David
just
okay?
like, "What?"
It's the first time I don't see him here.
We lost him to Hurley's trivia night.
Oh, he's doing trivia.
Well, because they started doing lotto spots there, and they have 4 lotto spots, so we're losing.
We're losing our
comics.
crazies to the other place.
Yes.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. We're doing a cleanup. All right,
Well,
so
you know what? That being said, I do want to talk about what's going on with Comfort Zone.
yeah.
We're at a point now where all of the people who want to do the challenges have done all of the challenges.
Correct. So we need new challenges.
And the rest of the people are snobs, and they're too good for the challenges, okay? They're fucking aristocrats. And
Which
they
I don't
Are
want
they,
to.
They're
are
working
they
on their
nervous
craft.
about it? Are they
No, they're
scared?
fucking pieces of garbage.
They're
No.
not.
I agree.
They're working on their craft.
But the only way they're not gonna bomb is when they eat something hot, and they still don't want to do it. It's. Yeah.
So we have to figure something out, and what I'm thinking is that we cut the time. They get less time if
Do
they're
like a
not doing a
minute?
bit.
Oh, okay.
Also, you're
Okay.
saying these aristocrats that you speak of want to do time, they just don't want to do challenges.
Exactly.
Oh, is that what's blocking them? Okay.
They're not free, fun, living people. You know what I mean? They're fucking uptight pieces of garbage.
I feel like you're talking about one person.
What if you do like what if not? I don't want to like borrow too much from Kill Tony, but what if it's like a new joke? But not have a regular. Just if you want to do just pure stand up? Or am I just saying that
No,
now it has
like
to be
that-
really,
new.
like it has to be something you've never said?
I do think that, yeah, you
or then
shouldn't
it's
do the
just
same thing
that's just going to be
twice.
really boring for the audience. It's just going to be terrible comedy though.
Well,
But-
no, more like they can do bits that they've done outside of here, but not the same bit twice on the show.
I'm down with
Oh,
that.
well, definitely, yeah, definitely not the same bit twice on the show.
And then what it is like the agreement that they enter is they get a minute or 2 minutes to do whatever they want. Whatever they got to do up there, they do. But then for 10 minutes, we have them, and we ask them whatever we want to ask them, and they have to go with the interview.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't mind any of this.
I'm fine with it.
But
Brazil's-
why reduce it to 2 minutes?
Because 3 minutes already is a lot, and like they're suffering, and it's
And if
like,
you're doing
okay.
a new bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, horrible. Bro, 3 minutes. Bro, come on.
That's true. I remember doing 3-minute sets here, like hoping it ended.
Yeah. it's a lot. Especially on this show. It's like 3 minutes is a long ass time.
Can we have our audience weigh in on ideas? Do we take?
Yeah.
Do we in
We
the
could poll
comments?
them.
Sound out in the comments. If,
Oh, we should do you know what else we should do here? You know how we do the little lotto spots? When there's people, we should be putting like a suggestion box.
yeah, pitch us something you want to do.
We did it the first week and it was just filled with the N-word.
Yeah. Not
There's
one
only-
A.
And there was only one guy in the audience, so we knew who it was. It's Poseidon.
But what about those sets where like people like yell out a word and you have to make jokes about those types of words?
You mean like improv?
Not really like improv, more like on the spot sets. Like you'll say like
That could be like a challenge though. And then
Yeah.
they could get 3 minutes because like they're doing something that's like a challenging.
yeah.
You know? Like people have come and they get 3 minutes and they do crowd work.
Yeah,
It's
which is
happened
weird.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple people. And it's just like, let's cut their time. If they're going to want to do why do they
But
get
do you want to
fucking-
do improv? Because if we're going to start doing improv, we're going to start selling Bud Light. We're going to change it.
Although we could fill out this place, like just convince a new improv group to come every week,
Oof.
so we have an audience member,
and we torture them.
and be horrible to them, and then we have an audience. Put them last, let them enjoy the show, and then sacrifice them.
Oh my God! Could you imagine if we just trick an improv group?
We just David Rain this bitch.
Yeah,
dude.
every time they go to see them, we're just yelling stuff.
Do I have permission to book an improv group?
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna go, yeah, yes, and you're like, gay from right here. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm down.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Well, normally we start the show with a roast, but the roasters aren't here.
Yet
They both
or
No, they both canceled.
oh.
So I have a little something prepared.
Wait, what's the
Wait,
reason?
Parents, do you want to roast each other? I've been hearing it all
They've been
day.
hearing it
Yeah.
I'm still working on how hot it is.
It is. Everyone's upset about the heat. Huh. Everyone's. I like the heat.
My dad's also mad because Bud Light is his favorite beer.
And they ruined it. They ruined it.
Yeah, he's drinking Bud Light right now.
It's already started. The improv group's on the way.
I didn't want to, but the selection was very
Limited?
few and- yeah, so,
Oh, look at you, huh?
so I'm gonna peel this off.
You're funneling people to the Bud Light, huh, Josh?
I like Sarah's parents.
I did turn the bottles.
We
So-
won't get it on camera. There will be no evidence of this.
Do we know why they canceled?
They got other spots.
Oh, is that it? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought like they were scared to
No.
attack each other. Okay.
So I have some stuff to say, roast related, if that's cool.
You're gonna roast with no one there to roast?
You
back?
roast us?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
go with it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, a little bit. Okay. First of all, Sarah Quinn, this stuff is not appropriate with your parents here, so it's getting deleted.
No,
That's
please don't.
literally
No,
the- yeah.
please don't. Please
No.
don't.
I can't.
But don't
No,
delete
you
it.
have
Can
to.
you
You have
show
to.
it to me? I'm so curious. And they won't be offended. No, he's cool. No, they understand comedy. They know we're all
No.
friends here. It's
This
totally cool. It's go
Yeah.
hard. It's
Do I have
totally
your permission?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's a good guy, and they know. They know.
Whatever you want.
Oh, it's
It's
close.
totally.
It's probably nothing that I've never said before.
Okay.
That's why I'm a comedian, because I was abused. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna get to that one. First, I just want to say, Josh, you've talked about having bulimia, and you're like you spread it because everyone who's had you inside of them has also thrown up. And
That's good.
you're also a gambling addict, and you make everyone else gamble every time they step foot in an elevator with you. Pantelis is close friends with Mike Ward. They're so close that he has his initials on his hairline.
That's amazing.
We got Sarah Quinn had to move out of her apartment because it was filled with feces and bugs. It's weird because her fetus has described her womb the same way.
How dare you?
Also, I'm not pregnant. I don't know. Give me a shot. I'll prove it. Yeah.
Carmina and Dan were supposed to roast each other, but they're both booked at the Nest. So if you want to hear them get roasted, ask anyone how their sets went.
Wait. Oh, that's amazing.
Jason Hool couldn't come
We
because
booked. Hold on. What do you booked at the Nest? Isn't it Wednesday?
yeah,
That's an open mic.
well it's like booked with the theme, and you could win and go back next week and whatever.
That's an open mic, bro. They're not booked at the Nest.
Hey, you get booked. You answer an email and shit. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
official.
Yeah.
Some of us have to wait 8 weeks for that spot. Okay,
All right.
but
You
Jason,
just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
transition. You get booked every week, bro.
what do you mean? Oh, just transition?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why you don't
I'm getting
complain?
there.
If you're gonna complain, do something about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going on hikes and. But no, Jason Hool couldn't come because he has a family event. But it's good to see he's finally getting laid.
Ah.
Yeah.
And what else? Usselman didn't want to do the show because he didn't have enough new material. So I have some premises for you in case you're watching.
He's watching.
Fucking your mom, suicide, committing suicide after fucking your mom, killing your mom and then fucking her, fucking your mom and then having Avanti kill her and then Avanti killing you. And
But he's already done all those things, dude. That's
that was the joke.
same
It was-
material. All right.
And then finally, I tried to get David to come, but my telekinesis wasn't strong enough.
I like the
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
All right. I like. You know what? Your roast was better than most.
That I really like the one of you with the hairline.
My
but
MW, that was great. Yeah.
That was good writing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you won any of the roasts that you've done here?
Yes. Don't act like you don't
What are
know.
you talking about?
Well, no, I know he's done them. I don't. I know.
I think the first time we saw him excel was roasting.
Yeah. I lost to Jason.
But
And
he
then
still did
beat
well.
2 people.
Okay, the B2B, and then how come you haven't roasted anymore?
Well, I feel weird picking my. First of all, Jason doesn't want to rematch. Jason, he doesn't want to lose.
No.
And I feel weird picking who I'm gonna roast. So I feel like you guys have to book that because if not, it's not fair. I'm just gonna pick someone.
No matter who he picks, if he wins, it looks like he picked a weak opponent.
Yeah. Although Carmina wants to roast me, so I said if she wins a couple more times.
You could destroy Carvino.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to do it. But yeah, Pecker doesn't want to roast me. He thinks I'll win.
Pecker doesn't want to.
Bro, you literally said you'll win. You literally said I don't want to.
Because
You'll
Pecker
win.
doesn't want to hurt his friends. That's why he doesn't want to roast you.
Okay, well I could roast Pecker.
But not if he's not roasting you back. We'll get you with Carmina.
Okay.
Huh.
Not in that way, babe. Anyways.
Pecker
she
beat you
watching?
that one too.
No,
She doesn't watch.
No,
Okay.
she doesn't. Yeah, she's for the longest time she was like, "Why don't you want me to come to shows?" And I was nervous. I didn't want her to come. For the past 2 months, I've been inviting her to shows, and then all of a sudden she just doesn't want to come. It's like one of those things, you know, when you don't. As soon as you give them access, they're like, better things to do.
Well, because you've just told her stories about the people you're around, and you're like, hey, you want to come?
She's so curious.
Well, yeah, no shit. You've described drug dealers, pedophiles, rapists. Like,
Why do you think my parents are here? Like,
curiosity that brought them out.
Anyways, do we get the show started?
Yeah,
Well,
let's start the show.
okay,
Oh, wait, hold
okay.
on. What do you want to say? What do you
I was
want
gonna ask, do you want to talk about? You went on a date?
Does your girlfriend know?
Yeah, I have like free access with dudes. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
What
not
was the
cheating.
date?
I went on a double date with Usselman and Avanti.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't. How the fuck was that? We didn't start with this. How did we not open with this?
No, but like nothing. It was just fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
before we continue, there could be people watching, or perhaps Sarah's parents.
how
that
do we
don't have-
explain the context?
How do we explain Carla Homolka and
Paul Bernardo. No.
Usselman? How do we explain that?
Okay.
okay.
We'll start. I think we start with Usselman. He came in first.
Okay, how do we explain them?
Have you guys watched the news in America at any time recently?
Watch what, sorry?
Watch them-
American news.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
You know how there's a trend of shooting up schools?
yes.
We have one of those who does comedy and doesn't have access to guns, so this is his
This is his outlet.
Oh,
That's a
And-
good description.
interesting.
school shooter. Simple.
Do you know what bukkake is? We're gonna have a very interesting evening. I learned about it too in this very room.
It's
That
educational.
Wait, what is it? Where it involves a lot of cum.
Japanese men ejaculate
Shooting it.
in a bowl. And
Oh,
then,
in a bowl, and
yeah.
then somebody. He's
and then
into
Usselman
that.
loves that stuff.
But he's into drinking. I don't know.
He's into women also.
He's into a lot of weird
He has a
sex
girlfriend.
things.
He has a girlfriend.
But a nice guy, and he doesn't like the food in Montreal. And
He hates
He really doesn't
I
like the food.
He
in
hates
Montreal.
and there are a lot of things I agree with him
He
about.
made some great points,
The pizza
yeah.
is not good. I relate. There are certain things I don't relate
He's
to. at all,
dating
but-
another weirdo who that guy had sex with, and they're both weird. I think they hate his mother. You have to watch.
Oh,
There's
they
too many
hate-
episodes. There's too many episodes. They're lunatics.
They
They're
both
lunatics.
hate his mother like a lot.
They both hate his mother a lot. They're gonna kill him.
Also, you know what? I've heard some stories. I hate her too. You hear that? Usselman's
They're,
mom.
Really?
they're
you
gonna
cunt.
be the only
hate her.
ones of us who are gonna get a Netflix
I'm on
deal,
the mom's
but it's
side.
gonna be like one of those like docu-series, like true crime.
I'm
right?
on the mother's side.
Right?
It's gonna be but it's gonna be the one where like they kill the mother like brutally, and you're like, these people are crazy. But then they talk to you about the mother throughout the documentary, and you're like, I kind of get it.
No, that's not what's gonna happen. The documentary is gonna be how can people let this happen, and it's gonna be clips of us.
Yeah. We are getting Netflix.
Just
I
joking.
got
Yeah.
a credit. Yeah.
This guy's gonna murder rape his
They're
mom.
gonna interview us, and,
If anything.
and she's a psychologist.
But wait, so his mom, the reason why I'm on her side is because I believe I heard his mom was just like, you gotta calm down. And she said this to a man who's ejaculating in bowls. I agree. You
You
gotta
say
calm
you need
down.
to calm down or come down.
Oh, that might be it. Yeah.
That might be it.
I'm with the mom. I'll side with the mom.
So they've formed a couple, and what's the theory that she's gonna convince him to kill someone?
No,
Or-
I mean, I don't
The
know.
theory is that they're gonna both seduce a young girl and murder rape her.
But have you seen them? Like
Huh?
a blind young girl?
Are they
or?
in on this theory or?
We had said brought it up in front of them once.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
in on it. Okay.
They're in on the theory.
So I explained these people to my girlfriend, and then she was like, "Yeah,
Charming.
Let's hang out with them." So we went to McKibben's. got
Wait,
some
hold on a
drinks.
second. How do you treat your girlfriend? Because you describing that, and then your girlfriend be like, anything could be better than this. Let's just go.
I treat her pretty well.
Pretty
I'm just
well.
boring, I guess.
Yeah.
She needs more excitement in her life.
Like she
needs-
got it, huh?
It was like nothing crazy happened.
Where'd you go?
McKibben's.
All right.
Grabbed a couple drinks, spoke about comedy. That's it.
Did they try to seduce your girlfriend?
No.
Bit of hesitation there.
Hey, why'd you look so upset there?
Just the thought of like Avanti trying to like get Usselman to fuck my girlfriend made me angry because I feel like that might have been in her mind. So
I guarantee you it was. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
but my girlfriend thinks Usselman has good taste in podcasts.
Nice.
They both like Tim Dillon, which is
That's good.
yeah.
Why? Ugh.
You don't like you don't
Hey.
like the Big D?
His voice bothers me.
You don't like homosexuals. That's a different story. Homophobia aside, he's a good comic.
Good comic, but his podcast is like we get it.
He's very angry. A lot of rants.
I
My
can't
girl-
believe I just heard that. His voice bothers me.
Cause mine's awesome.
I don't know. I think it's like internal misogyny though, because any podcast that a lot of girls like, I just write off as garbage.
A lot of girls are. I mean, I like Tim Dillon, but
Like
I'm
Theo Vaughn and
weird,
Tim Dillon,
like,
I just think their podcast
Are
sucks
a
because
lot of girls
like
are
them.
into Tim Dillon? I didn't
Yeah,
know
both
that.
those podcasts,
Okay.
Theo Vaughn and Tim Dillon. Yeah.
So I'm just like, it must suck.
They both don't suck though.
Both pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's better?
Tim Dillon.
Tim for sure.
I-
Tim's a gangster.
Tim's a
Actually,
homie.
I listen to Theo Vaughn.
Tim's great.
I once
Yeah.
met him.
I just,
He's nice.
it's kind of just like, the government's gonna kill us all.
So what you talk about backstage?
So hold on.
But-
You think the government's not trying to kill us? You fucking hippie.
But it's like, shut up about it. Like I don't know, you're living in LA, like the fucking devil epidemic of the world, and you're like, the government's bad when you're like one of them. I don't know.
But he says it. He talks about all those pedophiles.
Yeah, but I feel like he's a pedophile too. Like, he's fucking 19-year-old boys. That's kind of close.
I didn't know about that.
No, he's really into like young, like.
He does talk about that, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Lacrosse
know that.
players, like 19-year-old lacrosse players.
And honestly, good for him.
Listen, don't make me defend my hatred. So honestly, you know what I think it is. My girlfriend like wakes up early and blasts podcasts. I don't like it, and it's always Tim Dillon. So I just associate it with my girlfriend getting ready, which is just like.
Why does this bitch pretend she has something to do?
But it's like I don't know. You just don't have people. I mean, you know this. You have people you just hate.
Sure.
Sometimes they exist in podcast form.
Yeah, well, for him, it's a whole race of people. Well, yeah, that's good.
Give them back their country, bro. This is coming to a screeching halt. Can we bring up the first act?
I'm loving this. Is
I
amazing.
think we were hitting a great pocket
Yeah, on the
there.
internet, this is gonna be amazing.
I think that was amazing, and you just pull us right out.
Yeah, that
of
was a
it.
good moment,
was
but it's
amazing.
okay. I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna say Borgelli versus Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
That's the next roast.
And then Tim will make an exception. You look like you didn't make the lacrosse team, but he'll still fuck you.
yeah.
You think he'd fuck me?
I think he'd fuck you
I think so.
on principle, while blasting his podcast.
That'd be so funny. Him going into a rant after fucking someone.
I bet you does.
And then he'll tell you that he'll let you open for him. And then he'll come and he'll be like, never mind.
Oh, I thought you meant like open for him. That was a double entendre.
Oh, no.
That's good. Sarah's on another level.
That would have been better.
I thought that was the joke.
My brain isn't on that level.
All right, start the
Which-
show.
Alright.
This is the biggest, longest intro we ever had. Yeah.
Alright. First up, this guy just got back to Montreal. I think he does comedy in Beirut. That's what I heard. He's doing an interrupting set, so we have Poseidon in the back, and at any point during his set, he's gonna yell anything he wants to. And no further ado, guys, make some noise for Ali Rafi.
Yeah!
Hey guys, what's up? Woo! Yes. All right.
Pedophile.
What the fuck? I'm not. I'm new in town here. Been here for a year almost. Not seeing a lot of racism. You know. I feel it's all hidden. Nobody shows it. Like I feel people are afraid to be racist. But it's good to have some like wake up call from time to time. Like the other day, I was in Toronto. I was on Bloor Street having a shawarma in a shawarma restaurant. And as I was enjoying my shawarma, I realized there's a tall white dude standing next to me looking at me. So I looked at him, and he was like very spiffy. He's like angry. He has an angry look. And I'm like, is there anything wrong, sir? He was like, yeah, you're wrong. Go back to your country. And I wasn't offended or anything, but I was pissed because this idiot is threatening me in a shawarma restaurant. This is my country. You know? Like Canada ceases to exist at the doorstep of a shawarma place. After that, you got Syria, Lebanon, Jordan. Like, I think every shawarma place is like a small Arab embassy where you can renew your passport and vote for your next Arab butcher.
Kaboom. 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 Kaboom.
Kaboom. All right. I guess that's all I wanted to say.
Ali Rafi, everybody.
Ali Rafi.
Make some noise. Let him hear it.
I feel
Ali,
like that would have got a better pull if we had a bigger crowd. That would have done better.
That's fair, and I do have to say I've noticed that whenever Poseidon crushes with his interrupting, it crushes the comedian as well. Because it's an empty room,
Yeah.
and like we're like, okay, it makes sense that nobody's laughing, and then Poseidon says something,
Because
and
it's such a
everybody laughs.
surprise.
Yeah, no, it's
But
great.
you said you couldn't find racism. You've come to the right place, Hassan.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. So a year you've been here.
A year and a half almost.
How do you like it?
Well, there's ups and downs, man. I fucking hate the weather. That's my biggest issue.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
You speak French?
Wait.
Okay, so at least
suis
the
francophone.
language isn't a problem.
What?
Where
What?
did you live before?
I was in Kuwait,
Oh, fuck.
actually. Yeah, I was living and working there for past 5 years.
Were you doing comedy there, or did you start?
Nah, you can't do comedy in Kuwait.
Doesn't seem like a funny country.
Not at all, bro. It's a fucking brutal regime with emirs ruling the country, and it's yeah. I was fucking afraid. It's not.
God damn.
It's good for eating, and working and making money. That's fucking it. There's nothing else to do. You know?
Are you allowed to own slaves?
I guess they already do. They got
Yeah.
like
The Pakistanis, the
Indians
yeah.
and Pakistanis and Lebanese are like second like
Second
first
tier
class slaves. Let's say.
Fucking crazy.
Which is I don't know if it's a good thing.
It's good for the slave owners.
Yeah.
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 for sure.
Slaves, you just replace them. No rules.
Yeah.
Matthew said you just got back from doing comedy in Beirut. Was that true?
Nah. I mean, Matthew knows. I mean, I love Matthew, but he doesn't know much about me. I used to do stand up in Lebanon, though.
You used to do stand up
yeah,
in Lebanon.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Last time I did stand up in Lebanon was in a year ago.
A year ago. So where were you?
What do you mean? Like before I came here now?
No, like he said you just got back. So you've just been in Montreal?
Yeah, I've been in Montreal for a year now.
Okay, so you haven't left.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Cordelia just doesn't know how to speak.
I believe him because I haven't seen him. I used to see him and I haven't seen him, so I believed it.
Yeah, I don't come that much because I can't like give my full time to comedy because I'm trying to find a job. So I think.
Are you
like,
working right now?
I'm working as a barista.
What do you do? What do you want to? What's your career that you want to do?
I want to do comedy mainly, but I need a job that could make me have a
Money in the day and then comedy at
He
night,
needs
right?
to make as much money as he can here so he could go back to Kuwait and buy some slaves.
Nah,
Yes.
Kuwait, man, not Kuwait. I'm not coming back.
that shit.
I saw actually, remember the day Montreal was the worst air quality in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a
Heartbreak.
list and Kuwait was number 2.
Yeah, it's like 50. It gets to 50. Like it's like I came from Kuwait, which like from plus 30 to plus 40 to minus 30. So like from one extreme to another. Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, but so far this is a good episode. This is awesome.
Bro, I'm good. Ask me.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm good, bro. Ask me.
Okay, so Kuwait, this already interested me. What were you doing in Kuwait?
I was working as an art director in branding and advertising.
And then how did you leave? Did you say, fuck this place, I gotta get out of here? Or
Yeah, man. I was doing my immigration papers before I even went to Kuwait. I just hired a lawyer to do me like immigration, because like as a Lebanese, it's like your plan B to whatever the fuck happens in Lebanon, you know, because we don't have a legit passport. So that's what I did, man. I just worked with a lawyer, and pre-pandemic, I landed here. Right, I came like in Christmas, enjoyed, and then I came back to Kuwait, because you have you can spend 2 years. You have to spend 3 years out of 5 here to get your passport, right? And then so I landed here, wanted to come back to Kuwait because I had a good job. Then the pandemic hit, and I got stuck there.
oh boy.
And there's curfews and shit like that, man. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not staying here anymore.
Oh, big surprise. We had them here too.
I know it was even worse here, but
It was nuts, yeah.
yeah, but like I came at the end of it. Like I arrived here in October 2021.
Okay.
Yeah,
And now, do you want to go anywhere else, like Toronto, or do you want to be in Montreal?
I stayed in Toronto for like 7 months.
Did you like it?
Yeah, but there's not a lot of. Yeah, I mean, I liked
You
it.
heard that? You heard his voice, huh? Yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, but it's just that I didn't see a lot of people. I used to live like on Bloor, which is like close to downtown. Not a lot of people like me. I mean, not a lot of Lebanese there or Arabs. You have to travel because it's GTA. Toronto is fucking huge. You have to travel like 45 minutes by car to meet a fucking friend. You know?
Really? Who's
I mean,
down
that
there?
was my experience.
Who's down there? The whites or someone else? Who's
I don't know. It was like whenever I saw a Lebanese or a fucking Arab in downtown, it was like like when you take your dog out and they see another dog and they get excited.
one way to describe a Lebanese person, but I'll take it. Odd, but I see.
You said you can't put your time into comedy because you're trying to focus on your career. Then you said you're a barista. What are you doing with the rest of the time?
Fucking resting, man. I got flat feet. So I stand up for like 7 hours. I got 7-hour, 8-hour shifts sometimes from 6:30 to like 2, 3 sometimes. So when I'm done, I'm done.
Is
You
it
drink-
for Italians?
What?
Is it an Italian coffee place?
No, it's Café Depot.
Oh, it's a cafe dude. It's not a real coffee place.
I work with my cousin, which I met him by chance. I just sent
You
my.
didn't even know you had a cousin.
He's not really my cousin. He's a cousin of my dad. But he's been living here for like 30 years. His whole business is like just buying franchises and running franchises.
Oh, this guy's awesome.
Yeah. So he called me up once. Like I was just sending my CV, and he called me up, and he's like, "Hey, I'm West mean like, hey, man, or whatever."
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, hey, buddy, but in a familiar Lebanese way. I'm like, he's like, I know your dad and I know your mom, and he named them, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy?
You
So
like
he's-
coffee, bro?
Yeah. So he's like, do you know how to make coffee? I'm like, yeah. He's like, come down, have lunch with me, and he's like, yeah, you're starting on Monday, and I'm working with him since then.
Look at you.
Fascinating.
You're a nepotism baby. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Goddamn affirmative action.
Yep. So yeah, he's
So,
he's
okay, so
he's
are you-
cool.
So
He's
you're
cool.
working like 40 hours a week there.
Yeah,
You work
kinda.
40 hours a week there. You're resting. What do you do like for fun?
I paint.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I'm an artist. I paint. I play chess, like shitloads of chess.
All right.
Yeah,
Competitively online?
online. Yeah.
What's
I mean,
your-
I started like probably 5-6 months ago.
What's your ranking now?
I play the Blitz, which is like the 5 minutes. My ranking is 900.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Who's laughing?
you're wasting.
laughing?
Somebody's laughing.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm new, bro. I mean, like, I've been doing it for like 5 months. You know. Yeah. But it's good. It's a good ranking.
Are you telling him like, chill? I'm new. I'm gonna make it one day.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be a grandmaster.
But chess, you
I
get
don't know,
better
man.
as long as you gotta keep playing.
Yeah.
Sure, but it's just like you're either grandmaster material or not. Like you're
No.
not-
No, there's no
you
way
can
you just
definitely
start
get
off.
better. Yeah.
You're telling me you guys believe he's gonna be a grandmaster.
I never said that. I believe he's gonna be a grand wizard. I'm just
Look,
saying.
exactly.
I knew somebody who I knew a homeless guy at like 18, 19, taught himself, he saw people making money in Washington Square Park in New York, taught himself to play, and I don't know what his ranking is exactly, but he like
How much
beats
crack was he
chess
able to buy?
master.
That's cool.
But
His
that
name
guy,
is Cornbread. He's like, cool.
that
shout out
guy
to
was
Cornbread.
homeless because like he couldn't do anything else
Exactly.
other than play chess.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
the point, I think if you put time into something, you can
Yeah,
For
get
sure,
better.
but this guy, all I'm saying is like this guy's like an autistic savant, like homeless person. This guy is working at Cafe Depot.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You had a
But
different.
you
What
don't
was
know,
your
do
job? You said in Kuwait you
I
had.
was an art director. I used to work in advertising and branding.
He's
See,
he's an artist.
there you go.
You never
It's not easy to make it in this fucking country. I don't
No.
want to rant.
It's not. It's definitely not.
Fucking hate this place.
I'm
used to
Canadian
be-
and I can't make it.
It
in
used
this
to be.
country.
It
Yeah.
used to be. But then we made a
Yes, sir.
mistake.
Yeah.
We voted in a retarded person, and it hasn't
Yep.
been the same since.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But I played chess, man. It's not because I want to be a grandmaster.
Okay.
It just
God bless.
I
That's
have problems concentrating on stuff. It fucking grabs my attention. I don't know. If I'm playing, I'm fucking hooked.
No,
Chess is
that's
fun.
it. It's fun. It's awesome. But you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna get there one day." I was like, "Maybe." Let's
Yeah, man. And you learn like some, you learn some self-control because when you lose in chess, it's like a slap to your brain, man. It's like somebody's in. It's like bombing a little bit in comedy.
Like, how did I miss that?
It exactly, and it's like it's your brain that's losing.
Which
You
is
know?
embarrassing.
It is. You
No,
know?
I like chess.
Yeah.
So, based on the information we're receiving, I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess you're not dating right now.
Actually, I am dating.
I like that he said that he looked over rather not. He's like, actually, I am dating, as long as she's willing.
I am dating.
He looked at her. He's like, "You escaped Kuwait too?"
Yeah.
I'm dating. Actually, I'm dating a girl who actually escaped Afghanistan.
Okay, so you're dating her
Oh,
right now.
nice.
Fuck
On
yeah.
one of those planes that Biden launched last year.
Yeah. she just grabbed the wing. No. I met her in Toronto last year, and she's a young. I mean, I feel like a pedophile just dating her. She's 22. You know, I'm 38. So.
Still legal, bro.
It's
No
still
one's-
legal. It's good. It's good.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. But she's cool, man. Like, she's so. How do you say? She's a Muslim and she's devout, right? Before she sucks my dick, she says. She looks at it and she's like, Bismillah,
What does that mean?
and she starts. Bismillah.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Why is she laughing?
Bismillah.
You do the same thing.
Bismillah. No, Bismillah in Lebanese, in like Arab, it's in like in Islam, it's like you start Bismillah. It's like
Prayer?
yeah, exactly. It's like in the name of God.
Oh, fuck. Jihadi cocksucker. I like it.
100%, 100%. And when I like, you know,
It's like he's He's like 40. He's like not getting fully hard. She's like, in the name of God, his cock just rises.
There's a fatwa out for his fat cock, bro.
Exactly, and she sucks me really good so that when I come, I'm like, Allahu Akbar.
You know who you're gonna get along with? Amr Rez.
I know.
You know him?
I mean, didn't get along with him yet, but
Amr is breaking things right now. You just said that.
I met him
Yeah,
once.
no, him and Amr will probably get along. Yeah.
They would.
So I think Amr's becoming a Jew right now. He's in Israel.
I saw
converting.
him.
Yeah.
I saw him in Israel.
We're gonna introduce them. I think that's a good duo.
I saw. I mean, he's Lebanese, man.
He's Lebanese.
Yeah.
The Lebs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know a dude that dated his sister.
Is his sister hot?
Well, he said some nice things about her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
The
good.
friend,
That's a win-win.
the guy that dated the sister.
He's my best friend. Used to
Okay,
be my
he's your best friend, so he said more than nice things. What did he say? What did he say?
All right. Well, maybe
No, it's
that's gonna
not
be
my-
weird now. Introducing you to Amr. That's gonna be weird.
I'm joking. No, let's just stop here.
All right.
No, not that set. I mean, like talking about.
Well, I
yeah,
mean, but
Amr.
you
I
told
like
us-
Amr. I saw him like last year in Melrose, and he's
Good
he's
dude,
a
yeah,
cool
funny
dude.
guy, yeah.
funny.
Once again,
dude.
we're so close to like my year being made. You're telling me what your best friend said about Amr Rez's sister's pussy.
I don't want to know. Leave
I know,
Amr Rez's
man.
sister's pussy out of this.
Yeah, I really feel bad saying this,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
No,
I mean,
I-
just date it, like just
They
date
did. She's
Yeah.
a good girl.
Yeah.
Comes from a good family. The Rezes.
He specifically said some nice things about her.
She's a great
Nice.
girl.
I mean,
that out
nice
there.
can be nice, man. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't have to be nasty.
She's a freak in the sheets. You know it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. This was a good interview. I liked it, Josh.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Esteemed panel. Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
Bergels, you got yourself a drink?
I did. I think
Josh
this is a
was
good
trying
strategy.
to pry too much sexual information out of
Look,
him. Cheers, bro.
I actually have some good lore about Ali though.
Amr has caused enough harm to people's families and sisters out there that it would have been reparations. Okay.
That is true. Did you know Amr was part of ISIS?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now he converted to Israel.
Well, he just stopped being religious, and now it looks like he's gonna become.
He's
Jewish.
infiltrating.
He's a very
right
confused man.
Oh, that makes more sense. He's
She's
like
a suicide
behind
bomber
enemy
that's like there
lines.
now.
now. Exactly. Yeah.
But so I met my girlfriend at a coffee shop.
No, not ISIS. He's Hezbollah. Yeah, sorry.
First of all, why are you acting like you're better at chess than him when you play slots all day? It's like-
First of all,
You are a degenerate gambler. That is
first.
Like you just press buttons.
First of
The
all-
games you play themselves.
First of all, I'm just trying to call out the fact that he was like, "Hey, don't laugh at me for being a 900. One day I'm gonna fucking be there."
But there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good sentence. One day he
No.
didn't say I am the best. He said I'm gonna
No.
work at it.
Aren't we
It's
all
just
doing this with stand-up?
Delusional.
Like,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
it's no
yes.
different.
100%.
You want to
different.
get better.
But
yeah.
it is. But there is a difference because like you're
Chess,
at a
you gotta
point.
start young.
What?
Chess, you gotta start young.
Well,
to
no,
be a
you don't gotta
grandmaster.
start young. You gotta be like, you gotta. Yes, there is a path where you gotta start young, or just like have that brain that works that way to get to like that
But
next
maybe
level.
he does have that brain. Maybe he's always been
But he's
very
at
logical.
900.
Yeah, that's
No,
100.
I
He'd
don't
be
know, I
there.
don't-
He said he's been playing for a year.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
6
well,
months.
I don't know why you guys are
That- no, I
don't
defending
know why
him.
you
I
get-
couldn't. I
I
couldn't
don't know
do
why you get so
crosswords, and
serious.
now I can do a Saturday in like 12 minutes. Like I literally never did a crossword in my life, and a few years ago I taught myself, and now I can do the hardest
Yeah.
cross. Like
But
I.
but also but crosswords, there's not like a dude or a lady
Against
there who's like changing the words up like as you're guessing them. Like chess, it's like you have to keep competing against like better and better people.
Yeah, but you would
So it's like
develop
if
that
you can't,
muscle.
for
You're
sure.
talking about a human being playing chess as if it's a monkey driving a car. Like it's not. It's possible to get better at chess.
To get better, but not to get like masterful.
But he never says he's gonna be the master. He
I
just
know,
said,
but all
he
I
said,
was
said I could do
saying,
better than 900.
he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna." Yeah, but exactly. Like I'm gonna be. Anyways, I am gonna stand by this point.
I don't even know if 900 is a good score. I have no
It's-
idea.
And
you
I am
you
a gambler.
You start at 800, and if you win, you get 20. So he's
All right, man, you gotta
Yeah.
fuck off. Like, you gotta, I thought you started at 0.
no, you start at 800.
Are you with me now?
I'm gonna flip this fucking table.
That means he's won 5 more games than he's lost in 6 months.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
a grandmaster. He's
That's-
gonna do it.
All right, that's pathetic. That's I'm sorry.
But okay, I met my girlfriend at a coffee shop,
Yeah.
and when I met her, I'm like, hey, like whatever. I said hi to her. I'm like, hey, I started doing comedy and stuff. And she's like, oh, I met another comedian who came and said hi to me here, and shows me Ali's Instagram.
That's amazing.
So Ali tried to get with my girlfriend before I met her, which is interesting lore, and tried to lure her in with his friend's dog.
He did good. Valiant effort.
Your body tensed up when you said lure her in with the friend's dog.
Oh,
Because you're like, you know.
He was
like,
this close.
you're a great guy.
Yeah.
But like a cute dog, bro. Like,
Yeah, a cute dog beats me any day of the fucking week. Like,
Yeah.
It's a good thing she didn't see that dog.
Which one?
Like you were close. You were close to losing that girl.
To Ali Rafi.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Small world.
I also like that it's not his dog. He's like, my friend, he has a dog if you want to.
Bro, you gotta use all the tools at your disposal.
And by the way, like 22 years old, 900 in chest, that's like the same.
I didn't know how low the score 900 is. I'm very upset.
No, you don't start at 0.
Well, because it's like like grandmasters are like what, like 2,500? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
2,500.
think 2,500 plus. So it's just like getting there. It's like insane to get there.
And you lose 20 every time you lose, and you gain 20.
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. That does seem fun, though.
It's fun, but you only,
Do you ever like bet on chess?
No, but I
But-
bet on Russian ping pong.
What is Russian ping pong as opposed to
It's-
regular ping pong?
It's ping pong, but the contestants
It's
are forced to be there.
the only thing happening at 3 a.m. That's really the reason why. It's a lot of fun too, because it's
All these degenerate gamblers, that's what they gamble on, like Slovakian
any-
lady
yeah, you just
football,
wanna
like
bet on
shit like
something.
that.
also I would like to say degenerate gambler I am,
I love it.
but it was my job. I was getting paid to do this, and I found a way to.
How did you get paid to?
the casinos?
He
paid
won
me.
more than he lost.
No, I lost a lot more than I won. But the casinos would pay me to do this.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm gambling. People are watching me gamble. They're like, gamble on our casino.
Yeah, he was live
So
streaming.
your people are
Oh.
seeing you play on our casino.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Are they hiring? Can I get that job?
You, like, but you're gonna
Look it
turn
up.
the degenerate because he had to stop even though he was getting paid because he didn't like.
well,
who-
I would not
he was
gamble.
becoming.
I would
Well-
only gamble like half of what I was paid. So no matter what, I would make half of it.
Well, sure, you budget it and then you
You
change
budget
it.
it.
You change it, and then like when you win a lot, you like lose a little more, and you get extra viewers, and then you end up making more money. Anyways,
He knows the system of the gamblers.
but it's very hard to get like gambling. Like they've done a lot of studies, and the brain of somebody who gambled for like 10 years and someone who did meth for 10 years, it's the same brain. So for me, I was like,
They're
I
all
would,
900 chess players.
It fucks with your dopamine.
it fucks with your dopamine. So like I'd be like gambling for like 6 to 8 hours a day, and then come here to run the club and then do stand up, and I was just like dead inside. So it was like when I went to Skankfest, I had like 2 weeks off streaming before, 2 weeks off streaming after. I was doing so much better. The club was going better. I was like, I gotta quit.
I like that. That's a.
Do you,
That's really- that's
do you
all.
wish now that you had done meth instead? Because like maybe you'd be thinner
You would've had
or
more
not. Because he made the joke about the elevator.
Pin that on me. That's all you
You're
said,
right.
right? That's all you. What the hell? It's because you made a joke 2 weeks ago that he was fat, so I did it. It's not contagious.
All right, Burgels, what we got next?
Next up, we got a dancing set. So
Yes.
this guy has to dance throughout his whole set. He has to tell jokes while dancing.
Speaking
If
of Russian ping pong,
Exactly. And if he stops at any second, I need you guys to yell at him, say whatever the fuck you want, and make some noise for Pecker, everybody.
yeah, let's go Peck.
All right, you guys want contemporary or spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy? I shall perform the swing. So I'm a Russian-Ukrainian Jew, and a couple weeks ago, at the last day of F1 weekend, I had confessed to the whole building that I was going to go become a translator for the Ukrainian side in the war in Ukraine. But I think that some of you misheard me. I wasn't going to become a translator. I was just going to become trans in Ukraine. All right, thank you, Josh, for that joke that didn't work.
It's your fault.
Listen, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with trans people. I don't have a problem with drag queen story time. But I do have a problem with women reading. Thank you very much. See, that's how it's done, you fucking Jew. Okay. A little bit traditional can here, gather my thoughts. So when I was 18, I decided it'd be a good idea to bring an 8-ball up to the drive up to a water park. And that really changes your perspective on things. Like, for example, water parks are inherently dangerous places. Cocaine is the lifeguard you never knew you needed. Like, for example, you're going down the lazy river, and there's a 10-year-old behind you. And we're back to doing the twist. And you would never think that that motherfucker is a potential RCMP officer.
Ooh.
But when cocaine is on duty, you're on to that Paw Patrol cocksucker. And let's see, what else I got? Oh, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I have a tattoo of a cross over my heart. Whew. Catch my breath. Jesus Christ, this is harder than stabbing somebody. So, I got the tattoo, not because of my love of Jesus or the scriptures, but because of my love of methamphetamines at the time. And I know what you're asking me, Comfort Zone. How come, like, what does Jesus and the scriptures have to do with methamphetamines? And to that, I ask you if you've ever been to the state of Oklahoma. Thank you very much.
Pecker! Yes!
So I got called out through half that set. What did
Yeah,
I
you gave
do?
him that stupid
I mean,
trans
a
joke.
joke,
I
the
didn't write
trans
that
joke.
I
was-
didn't write that
What's the
joke.
best joke?
When did I write that joke?
Last week, you're like, oh, you should use that.
He probably did it well. I was like, that's funny. And then
No,
he
you
did it
said,
again.
I thought when you said I was going to go be a translator in Ukraine, you were like, I was convinced you were going to say you were going to go be trans.
It is
in
believable.
Ukraine.
Everyone's being trans now.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Then I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna
and
say
then you
that. I
said,
didn't say
and then you
go
said
on
you
stage
should
and do
use
that.
that.
I did not.
Yes, you
I
did.
did not.
You were very drunk, but you did say it.
I did.
I
not.
believe you may have said it because there's something there. It could have turned into
Coulda
something
turned
good.
out.
I think
It
that
did.
once again, I don't remember this, so I believe I was very drunk.
But he saved it with the women reading. I love that shit. That was
Great,
funny.
great joke.
Yeah.
But also, I do have to say that's not what he was telling everyone in the building. He's lying right now.
No, he says he's going to join the war and he's going to kill people and rape Russians.
He said,
I remember.
He said, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna fight for Ukraine, and I'm gonna die, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it for my country. And right now, I'm in 8 Telegram group chats.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I
Was
have
this
Telegram.
when he was roofied, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, when he was roofied, he specifically said verbatim, I am going to skull fuck a Chechenian. And I was like, that is excessive, bro. I remember.
Fuck Chechens.
Yeah, he doesn't like him. It is a funny name, though. Chechnya.
Who likes Chechens? Raise
I
show of
never-
hands. Who likes Chechens?
I never
here?
met
Nobody?
a Chech. Never met a Chechen. Are they here? I never met a Chechen.
No, never. It's like the only race on the planet it's okay to be racist to.
Oh, there are others.
I have to say, Pecker is someone who, like, he's not going to, like, wake up the next day and be like, guys, I'm an idiot. I'm not actually going to fight. He woke up the next day and he's like, no, I'm going to fight. But then, like, there was the coup, like, 2 days later. And he was like, I don't have to go anymore. And that was his cop out.
And then
But
the coup ended in
the
like
coup
7
ended.
hours. I'm like, oh,
Like,
fuck.
son of a bitch.
He's like, I'm already. I got spots at World's
So,
Smallest Open Mic. I got to stick
They're
around.
doing better without you. They're organizing coups. Don't go.
Yeah.
But I'll give you some credit, too. He doesn't give up. During the dancing and stuff, nothing stops him. He's getting tired. He still continues. I like that shit.
It's the most exercise I did all week.
But you didn't stop. You still kept doing the joke. You didn't say, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to stop. I like that.
It's a very chaotic thing that he's doing.
It's
He's
super-
dancing
yeah.
and doing the jokes, and he still took like a second to like get a glass
Yeah,
and drink.
I
and
like that.
still dance.
I noticed little things like that. I appreciate that shit. Yeah.
I got a show. That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on your show.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Why'd
You
you
wanna
say
pimp
it
out-
like that? Like
I don't know.
Let's
You
talk
guys
about
are
the
looking
show.
at me like
Yeah,
I'm.
Let him
plug your
talk
show.
about the
Plug your
show.
show right now. When's your
Yeah.
show?
So my first show is tomorrow at Pub St. Paul
Where is Pub St. Paul?
in the Old Port
Okay.
on St. Paul Street, and show time starts at 8:30. I'm gonna pro it out for the first. I got it booked for the whole month every Thursday,
Smart.
8:30 to 10. Hopefully it all goes well, and I'll be able to do it till there's snow on the ground.
It will. It's going to be fine.
So I think that'll be fun.
So you're not going to the
No, so it turns out.
You're gonna
Yeah,
after
that's a
running.
Turns out they don't
I feel
give
like
you a
That's a
rifle.
real
after
story.
dealing, what I hear about booking, and maybe in any city, you're gonna want to go to the Ukraine after running your own show. You're gonna be like, just sign me
No,
up.
so it turns out
he got rejected as a
No,
translator.
my mom.
He didn't get
So
it,
I got raided right before the war started,
Right.
And my mom was like, okay, you're going to Ukraine. Like, there's nothing left for you in this country. And she, I didn't know this at the time, but she actually called around, like, to the Foreign Legion and, like, all the other legions and all this shit. And apparently, like, as a foreigner to go serve in Ukraine, you need to pass an Interpol background check.
That's not good. You're a criminal.
Which I failed miserably. Miserably. Yeah, it's not that the translation's not up to par. I mean, people say you could just like show up and like kind of snake your way in or something
That'd
like
be
that.
weird, though. You don't want to show up in a war zone.
But like, I don't want to like end up driving a truck full of vegetables like through a minefield. And like,
But
it's
could you
one
imagine
thing.
Pecker shows up there? Hi guys, I'm Pecker.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is happening?
No, but I don't want to be like driving a vegetable truck through a minefield and like get my ass blown off for like cauliflower. You know
Yeah,
what
man,
I
you
mean?
don't go down there. I told you, don't forget
Yeah.
that. Everything else is good. You're not
Anyways,
going to jail.
Thank you,
All good.
Interpol. No, I got weekends coming up in September.
All right, that
Yeah,
weekend.
Weekends is
Catch him.
Weekends is good.
Where's the camera? Catch him.
Catch me at
Every weekend. Local prison, baby.
Catch me at the beach.
Where do you have to go for the weekends?
Bordeaux.
No, fuck off.
No, yeah, you go. It's funny. So, if you know what you're doing, you don't have to
You're
sleep.
close by. I'll come visit
You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to sleep there. So you just go from 8 in the morning till 5 at night, and then like you have a work excuse on Saturday nights, so you don't have to like actually sleep in the jail, and that 8 to 5 counts as like 1 day in jail, and then you go back the next day. And then it's the same thing, 8 to 5, and then everybody gets out 5 o'clock on Sunday, and that's like 2 days in jail.
Wow.
And then because it's Quebec, you only have to do 1/6 of your sentence to get parole. So really, like I have a 90-day sentence, so really my sentence is like 15 days in length. But because
How
of
many
Opor-
weekends do you have to go in there?
I don't know, 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, a little under 2 months. But
okay.
because of overpopulation, I'll probably get paroled after like a month.
You have any friends in there?
On weekends, no.
Are you allowed
Why-
to tell us what you did to
Huh?
go to jail? Are,
Oh
are
yeah,
you comfortable
sure.
or
I
allowed?
pled guilty to that already. So I was charged with theft over $5,000.
Allegedly.
Oh no, sorry, it wasn't theft. It was possession of stolen goods over $5,000. It was about $60,000 worth of struck tube furniture.
Oh, do you
But
still have
look,
any of
in
it?
his
Because I have a new
defense-
apartment.
Apparently,
In-
IKEA locks their shit in a safe. I don't know.
In
what to
his
tell you, like-
defense, struck tube furniture overpriced.
Yeah.
Overpriced.
Yeah, and also rolled into the same case where they got me from the raid, just a simple possession, controlled substance. So it's a pretty good deal.
Well, since you pled guilty, can you tell us how you got the struck tube furniture?
Okay, so I can't tell you how I had gotten the struck tube furniture because I'm not charged with the theft of the struck tube furniture because they didn't have enough evidence on that. So I'm only charged with the possession of the stolen furniture.
They just appeared here. Your Honor.
So no, I had a warehouse. I had a business. I sold martial arts equipment for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
During the pandemic, I found this like martial arts equipment lot for like fucking 20 cents a piece on shit and like 60,000 pieces. So I just grabbed that up, got a warehouse, and I just did that for about 2 years. And let's just say one day magically $60,000 worth of struck tube furniture appeared in my warehouse.
That's like 4 couches from struck tube.
You're not wrong. It is really shit furniture.
shit-
So garbage.
shitty overpriced
I'll tell you
furniture.
something too. Like I was in that like when I got arrested. So one day I pull up to about like 10 days after the struck tube furniture magically appeared in my warehouse. I pulled up to my to my warehouse, and there was a cop parked like right in front of the warehouse doors. And so I pull up beside, and I'm like, fuck, okay. You know, like leave all the phones in the car, this, that, get out the car. Excuse me, sir, why are you here? Like, do you own this place? And like they pointed to the warehouse, and I'm like, nope, I'm just here to meet a friend, you know? They're like, okay, well, we're gonna detain you for an hour and just make sure, nah. And then literally as they handcuffed me, some fucking small Italian man appeared from like the literal bushes. And he's like, that's the guy. That's the fucking cocksucker from on camera. I got that guy on camera. So then they formally charged me. And then the detective came down with the warrant. And there was fucking
So you
10
robbed
cop
an
cars
Italian
came
man.
in. So I didn't rob an Italian man. I just ended up with goods
With his
from
goods.
a Italian man.
All
It's a
right.
very important distinction.
Weekend, you don't have to go into Gen Pop, right?
No, they
Oh,
keep
okay.
everything
So there's
separate.
no
I
rapes.
wish. I wish.
What do you mean you wish, bro?
I wish.
You want to get raped on a weekend?
No, it's a money-making opportunity. What are you talking about? what are you fucking?
Gang rape. you, bro.
So the weekend people are all kept with the weekend people.
Yeah, you get like a lot of self-defense cases, a lot of DUIers, some guys who get paroled early for overpopulation.
The upper echelon of society.
Yeah, exactly. Like some like Sri Lankan credit card scammer.
Have you done it?
Last time,
Have you done it before?
Yeah, I've done weekends before.
So
yeah.
what do you do with the day? Like, what is it like?
So I usually just stay up all night and then I go sleep, like 8 to 5. Like I'll stay up the night before and then I'll get in there and then once I'm in there I'll just sleep.
Oh, they give you, so you have the bunks.
Yeah, you get put in a barracks, so it's like you got like the double beds and whatever. So I just usually sleep away my time. Sometimes though, like I don't sleep the whole fucking way through, and then I just play Scala with Italians.
What's
Hold on.
that?
There's no visiting hours on the weekend?
No, of course not. What do you
I
mean?
can't
You're in
come there and be like,
you're like
I'm
9
here to
hours.
see my boys. Like,
No,
he's
but you
getting out in an hour.
you can't even in Canada. It's not like the States. The States, anyone can see anyone in jail, but in Canada, it's only like your immediate family and like your girlfriend, your common law wife. Or
We're
whatever.
homosexual.
That's possible. Yeah, I've or if you don't have any, but like I have a friend who's like. He's like done like basically his whole life in jail. His mom died and his grandma died in one bit, and that was all the family he had. And he had like no one else, so he put me as like his one like go-to person. But he had to prove that his like he had no family, kind of thing. So, but I was on that, and even then I wasn't allowed to like visit him. I was only ever allowed to like put money on his books or like drop him clothes or something like that. But I wasn't allowed like visits.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
only like that.
That's
yeah,
cruel.
it's brutal. Yeah, he got
really
so
cruel.
actually that's a really fucked up story, man.
He was a
he
rapist.
got no, he was a drug dealer, gunslinger, whatever. He had a record for guns and drugs, and he was sleeping in a trap house, and they raided the trap house, and they like booked. There was like 4 guys got swept up at the same time,
Only Peter Bowen got away.
and yeah, as Poseidon was waiting for him on a big sea, and he got swept up like at the same time, and fucking because the like guy whose like house it was didn't take. Usually in that situation, if you're like amongst men or whatever, or like regular people, there's one guy who just like, okay, I'm gonna eat all the charges and then everybody gets released. But if nobody like stands up to the charges, then everyone's holding the same charge. And so everybody held the same charge for like a year because this guy's a huge piece of shit. And his mom died 3 weeks in, and he tried to get like the compassionate release, like just to like bury his, not even bury because you don't afford to bury, but just like to cremate his mom. And the government didn't give him that. And then the following month, his grandma died, and again, the government didn't give him that. And he's like just waiting on, like he's just like waiting on charges. And then he ended up getting out after a year. And he
I do have to say this started as, this is a funny story.
Yeah, and then he ended up getting out after a year, and he had to like
Motivational talks
he had to
with
plead
Pecker.
he had to plead to some like super minor crime, because if he would have gone out without charges, he would be able to sue the province.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Pecker, things are going well for you. I like it.
Yeah, I got the show coming up.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. You know, comedy's progressing.
Stay out of jail, and that's it. You're gonna win.
Stay out of. Hopefully, I'll come up with another 10 minutes in jail.
Yeah.
But
You will.
that's the
Well,
goal.
Can you like get like weed while you're there?
So a lot of guys do. I don't smoke weed. Kills my funny. I don't like to.
Like, would you sneak it into your asshole?
No, you put it in your shoes. What are you, fucking weirdo?
Wait, for real? They're not gonna check your shoes?
No, you make like a little thing.
They're gonna check
It's
your
like,
shoes.
bro, you know how many guys? It's easier to get weed in jail than it is out here.
Well, there's stores out here.
Yeah, but guys doing weekends will like just put it in your shoes. I remember one time I walked back into the range on a Sunday morning, and it was like a fucking hot box. It was just like a cloud of weed, like coming out, and I'm like, things are under
I
control
can
in
see
this
the
way.
jail
Like,
from my window.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
that's
I have a view.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Is that
You
what
could
you asked
send
about
him-
visitors? You wanted to go visit
Yeah, it
him?
was right there.
If
Yeah.
one of you goes crazy, you
Tell
can
you what,
send him
I'll come.
telepathic messages
Yeah.
through
Yeah,
the
I'll
through the
come.
wall.
I'll come to your house after 5
Dude, waving.
o'clock. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. So I have my best friend. This is actually a funny
He just
story.
got cancer.
This,
He's
so
gonna die.
my best friend is this. My best friend my whole entire life is this Greek girl. Her name's Jessica, and she lives like 5 blocks away from Bordeaux. And I was on parole at the time. So when you're on parole on weekends, every 2 weeks you just have to go sign, and then you just go. So I went to go sign, but like I have this habit of like locking everything in my car, like your phones and whatever, and then like walking. I had locked my keys in my car that day,
Happens to the best.
but I've also locked my phone and like everything in the car that day, and it's like fucking January, right? So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk to Jess's house. And it's like not even her house, like her mom's house, right? Who like I've never met in her like
But you were parked
10
in front
years
of the jail?
Huh?
You were parked in front of the jail?
No, I was parked like a block away from jail, and her mom's house like 15 blocks away. But like I have like not like I have no money, I have no phone, I have like no nothing, right? So like I
Go
even
to the jail.
so
There's a building filled with people that could break into your car, bro.
yeah. So I went to go sign parole, whatever, realized that I locked my cars in. So I walked to her mom's house. And I'm like, all right, let's see how this goes. And it's like 9 in the morning on a Saturday too. So like I ring the doorbell. Her mom like swings the door open. I'm like, we've never met, but my name is Pecker, and I'm doing weekends at Bordeaux, and my keys are locked in my car, so I need to use your phone. I'm like, is Jess home? And she's like, oh my God. She's like, come in. No. Like made me a coffee and
criminal,
shit.
finally.
Yeah, and then
Good mom.
yeah, but she knew about me, obviously, like after a decade of friendship, but we just never formally met. But that was the first time we had formally met, and it was funny. And yeah, I called a cab and then got my keys. And
I thought this was going to be a funnier story, but interesting.
Right.
It was
It was
interesting.
interesting.
though.
There
I
you
liked
go.
it.
all right.
All right, Pecker, stay out of jail. The upper echelon.
Congrats to Pecker for finally getting on weekends.
Yeah.
But I love the way he said like, I have a show, thank you, as if like you didn't notice a girlfriend's new haircut.
Yeah,
That was
it was really
that was
like we
weird.
forgot his birthday. And
Yeah.
it was like,
I mean, I am on the show, so I should have known. I'm a little
like-
high again. I
Well, we were
just-
getting to it.
Like, why didn't you bring it up? Like, did you not know? Anyways, should we keep this rolling?
No.
Or no? Okay, fuck. Thank you guys for watching.
What's next? What's next?
We got a newcomer on the show.
All right.
I know nothing about this guy, but I think he's a French comic, and all I know about him
You
is
could
he
have
has.
asked. You could have asked him before the show.
I don't care, but
Son of a bitch.
but I don't know. All I know is I stalked him on Facebook a little bit,
All right.
and he has one picture with a whole foot in his mouth as a profile picture,
It's fucking amazing. That's the kind of
And
people we're
then
looking for.
I did see this picture, full foot.
and then one meditating on a toilet.
All right.
So it should be interesting. And he's doing a spicy set. So this is 9 million Scoville units. For reference, what is Tabasco? Like 1,000?
2005 to 2500.
So this is too hot for humans to consume. So we find it funny to make people do comedy while on it. And guys, make some noise for Alexandre Binet.
Yeah, let's go.
Please don't touch it, just pop it in.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm used to do these kind of things. I run a YouTube channel with one of my friends, the Spicy Boys, so we always do stupid shit like that.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but the unfortunate is I'm really sensitive with these kind of things. So, yeah, Tabasco sauce is 2,500 on the Scoville scale. This is 9 million.
That's insane.
So it's stupid.
Yeah.
But then you talk about the aristocrat and that we're all pussies coming here and not wanting to do it. So thank you for putting me on the spot. It's very appreciated. So there's my lemonade. So I just pop it and
That's
I start
it.
the bit.
That's it.
Oh shit. All right. Here goes nothing.
Yeah.
And it's pretty dry too. So anyway, let's try to do it. I have a 14 years old son. Well, I thought it was my son. Came up to me the other day, and he says, "Daddy," and right away I knew what kind of talk I was gonna have with him. So, he says, "Daddy, I need to tell you something." I'm like, "Okay, well, what is it, son?" And I thought it was gonna be like the gay coming out of him and telling me all this stuff and shit. So I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna start having real talk with my son, and about love and relationship and hey and all." So I was really excited about it. It's like, "Dad, I have to tell you, I'm a transgender. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm 42 years old. I've never heard of that 4 years ago. I forgot about that thing. So, I'm like, what is transgender? I'm like, I'm trans fat. Obviously, you can tell. What the hell is transgender? It's like, well, it's like not, I'm a woman born in a man's body. Like, you what? It's like, I'm a woman born in a man's body. And now I would like to go to see a doctor, get some meds prescribed to me so I can become a woman. I'm like, listen to me, buddy. If I pour, I'm just gonna swallow it, man. With a pen in the ass to talk with it. There we go. All right, so he says, yeah, I'm gonna go see the doctor and ask him for meds so I can become a woman. I'm like, listen, buddy, if I pour soil in my boots, I ain't gonna be a plant. If I roll up a $20 bill and shove it up my ass, I ain't gonna be a fucking bank. So he's like, no, Dad, you don't understand. It's like being a transgender is like being at a wrong place all the time. And what you mean? He's like, well, like you, Dad. Do you ever go to some places and you don't feel like it's the right place for you? Like the hair salon? And you know what I mean. Yeah, there you go. Like you in the cosmetic alley in Jean Coutu. Or let's say you in the English comedy club on a Wednesday night trying to do fucking comedy bit. Like, all right, I understand. So he started taking the meds, and fucking tits grew on him. Well, me too, but I didn't take the meds, just McDonald's. So one day he come to me and asks, he's like, Dad, I need you to give me some money so I can go shopping. Like, holy shit, you are a woman. So I give him money, he goes to Montreal. I'm from Blainville on the North Shore, so Laurentide, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of other cities around Montreal that you guys don't know about it, but we exist. So anyway, so he goes to Montreal, shops all day, comes back. Like, Dad, I want to try out my new outfits, and I want to show you to you. I'm like, oh, no problem. So he goes in the bathroom for like 30 minutes, makeup, hairdos, fucking the whole fucking kit, and he comes out of the bathroom, and he's got these leggings. Is that how you say that in English? Leggings, like tight pants, you know. And he's got this flat crotch. Like there's no balls and dicks there. There's nothing. It's a flat crotch. I'm like, well, you look good, but where the fuck is your dick? Like, I mean, where the hell is your dick? Like, well, I tucked it in, so I look like a woman. I'm like, no, for real, dude. Where the fuck is your dick? Like, you're a brunette, so you know we're hung like black men. So fuck, where the fuck is it? What did you do with it? Like, well, it's right here. And he bends, turns around, pulls down his pants, bends over, and all I see is this huge fucking bump right here. I'm like, how can the fuck can you walk with that tucked between your legs? Like, well, sometimes it hurts and sometimes a ball comes out my underwear. I'm like, oh shit, this is sad. So I took him for a walk to, and this is hot. Oh shit, I had a blank. So.
It's okay. Everybody make some noise. Alazal Binet.
I want to know where this was going.
But yeah, so this is real, right?
No, it's real. No, it's for real. No, my daughter now is 18 years old.
Nice.
She was born a man, and at 14 years old she did a coming out gay. So then I started to make a whole bunch of homophobic jokes about her. Like, no, for real. No, it's true because I'm a good dad. And I know the world is an asshole. Like, everybody's a fucking prick.
Yep.
So what you gotta do when your son tells you, like, I'm gay? Dude, I'm gonna fucking make fun of you. I'm gonna intimidate you. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of jokes about gays. I'm gonna be the worst fucking homophobics. And he built this shield. There's nobody on earth that can make fun of this kid without him making fun of you now. So I was good with that. The only fucking problem... Holy fuck, hold on.
You went too far. And the son's like, I'm a lady.
No, the only problem, well, we all knew he was a lady. Like, even when he was a kid.
You could tell.
Yeah, shit. I was buying G.I. Joes. His mother was buying fucking Barbies. He will make, like, G.I. drag queen together, you know? Like, we'll mix the shit up. He will always draw. He's a really good artist. And so his mother will come up to me and it's like, oh, well, our son is an artist. I'm like, oh, he's gay. He's like, no, fuck, he's an artist. I'm like, why is he an artist? He's going to be sucking dicks Sundays, you know? So we're all fine with that. But when he came up with the transgender thing, it really sucked because for 17 years, I've been talking to him as a man, as a male. And in French, I guess you guys know a little bit of French. Yep. Everything is as a gender, like a fucking chair is a feminine, the table is masculine, the fucking airplane's got dick, so... No, but you understand, so we have to change the whole thing. I have to talk to him like, are you happy? Like, es-tu heureux, es-tu heureuse? Like, we have to change the whole thing. But he kept his name, so it wasn't too bad, but... Yeah.
Is it like a unisex name? It's like a name that could go like...
Yeah, it's Majo.
Okay.
Majoric, but it's Majo. Everybody calls him Majo, so... so it was very easy for
does she really have a large
cock?
Yeah.
Yeah. and that is true. What I said when she bent over and showed me like where the hump was, that really happened.
Does she want to get rid of the dick?
I don't think so.
Does she know that you talk about her?
Yeah. No, I did a show in
I
did a show in Chicoutimi because 3 years ago I wrote a show like a 1 hour and a half show, and I presented it like 17 times around Quebec. And one day I was in Chicoutimi. We had the hotel pay and all that, so I brought my other son, my younger son, and my daughter with me, and I started doing the jokes about. Back in the day, she was a gay man, so I was doing all the fucking shitty, homophobic, worst jokes ever, and she's in the crowd, and everybody knows she's right there because I'm pointing her. I'm like, look at this fucking fag, and blah blah blah, blah. And I'm saying shit like the worst shit, but she used to it and she laughed. But everybody's like, fuck, can we laugh? Can we clap?
Is this abuse?
Yeah, like no, but in my show, I like.
She got you back because she transitioned. You had to write a new hour.
Yeah, and you want to laugh? That's what I said. I was like, you know what's the worst thing about it? I can no more do homophobic jokes because you ain't gay. You're a woman.
I gotta go transphobic.
Now I'm gonna be transphobic, but. Well, fuck, I know nothing about transgender. For real, I know nothing about that. And what I found funny is we all knew she was a woman. She just wanted to be a woman. But now with like 2023, like the guys who suck at sports goes, oh, I'm transgender, so I'm gonna go do female sport, and they're gonna break all the records, and everybody's pissed off for these kind of things. She has to always debate about that shit, and it sucks for her because all she wants is just to be a woman.
And women aren't really good at debating. We don't have a lot of like logical skills, so I totally understand. Why she would
he's a dude. He's a dude. Like 100 years, the fucking bones. We're gonna be able to say it's a dude. Like I'm not arguing. She's the prettiest woman I know, but she's got to get ball cancer one day. So I can't argue with that. But
let her live.
Yeah, let her live. That's it. So yeah, ain't that bad. Like, you have another one? That was a challenge for real?
This motherfucker. He's out there spewing his trans propaganda.
Well, also, I do have to say, he came in. By the way, I do have to say, I wasn't talking about you. You signed up. You said you were down to do the challenge, so I wasn't calling you up.
Well, when I got in, I was like, nah, if I can, I don't want to do it. Then I saw Zuniga. Dude, his bit was funny. Like, I'm a feel nigga. I'm like, holy fuck.
He's in the back now. Peter, come out.
So you came in, you're like, I'm worried, it's the gummy that's crazy spicy. And then you started your set and you're like, I have a YouTube channel where we eat spicy shit.
Yeah.
And then I kind of knew he's going to be able to handle it.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, but for real, it's not my YouTube channel. It's two of my friends who started it.
What's it called?
The Spice Boys.
The Spice Boys.
Les Spice Boys.
And
what's the spiciest thing you've ever had?
Well, this is supposed to be 9 million Scoville. You guys got screwed if you pay like $50 for that shit because it ain't 9. I had the sauce, the bomb?
Yeah.
That's 2.5 millions, and that shit like you will fucking shit blood when
Let's
you
get
eat
that.
it.
Let's fucking get that.
Yeah,
but the bomb just tastes bad also. Like it doesn't taste
It tastes like cardboard. Like you chewing cardboard, and then it rips out your all fucking interiors. And
oh, that's what we're getting.
But I'm used to hot stuff. The only thing funny is on the YouTube channel, my two friends started. One of them got tired. Then my other friends like, dude, Alex, you always do live on Facebook, and I had like 50,000 members on my whole Facebook page. I always do lives and all. It's like, they come to me. I'm like, I don't like that shit. I don't like spicy stuff. I prefer eat sand than eat hot sauce. So.
And now you got used to it.
Yeah, it's really easy. And I haven't got a cold in 3 years. Like COVID, I could lick every fucking indoors that I want to. I'll never get COVID or any cold, flu, nothing.
We found the vaccine.
Yeah, that's it. Just be dumb and do hot spicy stuff.
You said you used to have the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg take it away?
Okay. What I used to do, I'm a I don't know, a livreur, a delivery boy, like
Delivery
on
man,
a truck,
delivery
trucker,
driver,
like okay. So I got bored because it was always the same clients every day. So I got bored. So I love to sing, and I have a pretty good imagination. So I would change the lyrics on like parody. Is that what you say?
Parody songs, yeah.
Yeah, parody songs. I would do that, and I did a plot pop up, which means a dirty pussy. If you go on Google and you just say write plot pop up, that's my face coming up. I did that. I was sending it to my friends. I had a lot of fun, and someone said, "Hey, open a Facebook page, and you're gonna have a lot. You're gonna be popular." So I started doing that, but I was doing a whole bunch of fucking songs, and I love trash humor. Like I was doing jokes about rapes, about pedophiles, about woman beating, about anorexia. I was doing all kind. No, I love that shit. When someone says to me, "You can laugh about that," fuck, I'm gonna make a meme with my face in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a song, and I was singing a cappella in my truck, no music, nothing. I got a Spotify channel. It's like 58 songs of mine. And it's just I took the audio out of the video, so it sounds like shit, but it's fucking funny. So, but and then one day I work on the roads in Montreal. The fucking cyclists, like the guys on bicycle.
Oh, I know these sons of bitches.
I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
For real. Like if you got a big C and you're riding in the bicycle lane, dude, that the light is green, it's red for you, but you wanna go, I'll let you go. But the fuckers who rides between the cars, cuts everybody off. I live in Blainville. We have des rangs de campagne. Like we live in the plains, like where the big fields with the long roads. It's only one lane each side. These fuckers will roll in double, so you have to fucking go around them and not hit them. And anyway, I got really hateful towards cyclists, so I made a song, and then the song was saying like, "It's hunting season and let's get these fuckers," and blah 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 blah. It went viral. It went viral in 2 days. Like I was hitting like 120 fucking likes, 120,000 likes, shares. Everybody was commenting, and then the cops called me, and they say, "Well, if one guy take his car and goes hitting a whole bunch of cyclists, and we see in his cell phone he's got your fucking song, well, you're getting I don't know what you call that, but like
that's so stupid.
Okay." So I'm like, just take out the hunting season thing and you're good to go. I'm like, oh, fuck it. So I just like, I do so many videos, I don't give a shit about one, like it's going viral, but Dirty Pussy was going viral and all kind of shit. So fucking fat womans. That was funny because I love to fuck fat womans. And my girlfriend is 125 pounds. Like she's like cut with the God's knife and all, but I love fat bitch. So I was doing a song about that. What? That's enough. We cannot say anymore a fat woman. That's crazy, man. No, that's crazy.
We could say fat women, right?
Yeah, that's not. You're saying you.
Oh, you're ginger. Your opinion doesn't count.
Now it's.
Can I know what position you made to have a ginger? Because you're both white. Oh, no, okay. Before you were ginger, now you're white. Okay. I understand. I'm sorry. No, but he did a really shitty roast with her too, so I'm sorry. Hey, by the way, another thing. If you've been playing chess for 1 year and you're at 900 after 1 year, you're gonna be at 900 in fucking 10 years. No, I don't want to. Thank you. I don't want to suck up. But really good chess player start at like 8, and they're good at 9, and then after that they become grandmaster. And then that's all I want to say. He's gonna beat me at chess. I suck at this fucking game. I have no enough patience at all. But I understood what you meant when he said it is. Thank you. So. Yeah, so I said, fuck it for the cyclist videos, and I don't care about that. A year after that, one motherfucker cut me off. I honk at him. He stopped and starts filming me. The license plate, and me in the truck, had the company's name on. I'm like, oh, no, not the right guy. So I got out my car, took his fucking cell phone, broke it in half, and I said, fuck, I'm doing another song, a brand new one. No threat, no nothing. No
I just killed a man on the road.
Yeah, shit like that. It goes viral, like 300,000 likes and shares and shit. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm the next fucking Elvis, but I hate people, and that's good. They found out where I worked. They found out my company. they found out the Facebook, my company's Facebook, and they start fucking throwing hateful speech in it. Like, you guys fucking suck, your material's no good, the service no good, your delivery man wants to kill cyclists, and they were like 50 of them,
They're
like
all good
bashing.
positive reviews so far.
What?
They were positive reviews. I like them. They're on the nose.
Yeah, but then my boss said, like, Alex, you decide Facebook videos ain't paying shit for you. I was just doing it for fun, or you and no more, or you keep your job. You know, so I
You have to
stopped.
keep the job.
Yeah, and then I made one joke about raping a koala in the Granby Zoo.
Who hasn't?
No, it's fucking soft. Hey, I've been doing jokes about raping woman and child, and now I'm talking about raping a koala, and that's where you guys get offended. Like, you guys are fucking dumb, and Zuckerberg fucking banned my page.
Yeah,
And
people like koalas.
oh, I don't. They're fuckers doing
Actually,
nothing.
sounds like you really like koalas.
But anyway, so now I started a new page, but I got sick of like, I just want to make people laugh because I like that, but do I have to defend everything I say? Like, I made a whole bunch of fucking homophobic jokes. Who cares? Like, my mom is a fucking lesbian. She's been hitting carpets for like the last 30 years. I don't care, but I like to make fun about everything.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
Us
I
too.
think you guys would agree. I love you very much. That
Thank
was
you.
a lot of fucking
Yeah.
fun.
Fun.
Yes.
That was fucking awesome. Please
Thank
come
you.
back any fucking
Grab
time.
the lemonade.
Thank you.
Don't forget your lemonade.
Oh, yeah. But it really...
It doesn't. You don't need it. Okay. Borgel's good pick here.
I'll put some vodka in it.
I have to give credit to Josh. Josh told him to reach out to me.
Ah, very good.
That was fucking, yeah.
He messaged the third floor page.
The Spice Boys.
He requested to do Comfort Zone, and I was like, message Matthew Borgeli on Facebook. And then he was like, I feel like that's not the best way to do things. And I was like, he's not wrong.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
No, that was great. That was
Yeah.
fucking awesome. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. That was fucking
Yeah.
great.
That was great. We get him back.
Yeah. Please, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Fuck
like-
yes.
Do you want to roast people too? I feel like that would be just put him on like.
I got a trans
unex-
comic you could roast.
Really?
I got a bunch of jokes for them, too.
Alright. So we got a staple on the show. It's a weekly segment we have with one of our regulars, guys. Peter Bowen, story time.
Yeah.
Fucked it up, but thank you.
All right. Look, truth is though, there's too many black guys on this show.
He
Yeah,
really announced
He
you
did it
horribly.
weirdly.
It was really bad.
bad.
And it was like, I'm really like, I'm being nice today, no? Like, I'm not like, and I just wanted to.
Where are the guns? I bought you guns. Where
I
are
literally,
they?
I almost went to get the gun immediately, but then I didn't want to make a scene. They're all back there.
Or the guns?
Yeah.
Like a Nerf gun?
Yeah, Nerf
with-
guns.
Oh,
I
yeah,
bought all
the
kinds of
squirt.
Nerf guns. Yeah.
I forgot about those, man. Those freaking.
What's good? How you doing?
I was actually thinking today. Do you think the Nazis had their version of GI Joe?
Just like Hitler dolls?
Action for sure.
You think
Action
so?
figures. Yeah, for
Action
sure.
figure? They really, like the Jews are like retreat. No, joking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. I don't know. Yeah, how you guys? I haven't seen you in a while. You killing it.
I was in Abitibi. I was in Rouen-Noranda.
I saw your videos with the plane. I was like, shit, man.
Yeah, they
you're going
fucked me on the plane, so I had
What?
to fly to Val-d'Or. Then they had to come pick me up.
Say word.
It was a little annoying. Air Canada told me, we're sorry, we're canceling your flight. Our employees worked too much this week.
They did not say that.
That's what they said. I have the email. I was losing my shit. I was losing my. I go, how the fuck is this a last minute decision? This day of.
How did they decide that they work too much?
I don't know.
That's
Peter's
weird.
just pissed because he didn't get a day off.
I never get a day off.
I had to
man.
fly somewhere to another city an hour and a half away, and then they came to pick me up. Poor girl, bro. She had to drive an hour and a half to come get me in an hour. So 3 hours and an hour and a half with me saying stupid shit in the car.
Holy smokes. You had to drive. No, that's crazy.
But
That's
in the end, it was fun, though. It was a good festival.
That's freaking sick. Sarah?
Hey, one of my last social outings, because I've been very busy with my apartment and my parents, was we hung out.
Oh, these are your parents?
These are my parents, yeah.
Oh, hi. I was going to say hi to you guys after. Oh,
friend and comic Peter Bowen.
Yes.
Oh,
Your daughter's hanging out with the blacks. It's
Yeah,
great.
we have a plan. Can I tell the internet about our plan?
Yes, our plan.
With you and Miriam Khan and Pecker, we were all, and maybe other people, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
We were going to go to a cabin in the woods.
Yes.
What? And do some acid for me for the first time in my life. And
why are you bragging to your parents? I'm disappointed.
Because I did shroom. My mom did shrooms with me once. Yeah, do you guys want to go? We know. But yeah, that was that.
We were thinking. Then the next day I was just like, shit, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually happening, but it was a
Acid?
fun,
Does it
like,
have to be acid?
drunken evening to talk about
Do
this.
shrooms.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like surprised right now because Peter can't handle smoking a joint.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna do some acid.
Yeah, you're gonna do acid in the woods. You're gonna get paranoid. You're gonna be like, I'm the first one who's gonna be killed. Like, it's gonna feel like a horror movie, and you're the black guy. And the black
do
guy
acid.
is always the first one killed,
No,
right?
Do shrooms.
Do shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We just it was a spur of the moment. The next day I was just like, oh shit, do I want?
I don't know if it's actually
But
happening.
like it could happen.
But that
Actually,
was like my last. I other than like unpacking an apartment, I don't have my own story. Yeah.
Actually, I was at another show, and then the dude that was like hitting on you and Miriam Khan was there.
There was a dude hitting on me.
Yeah.
I never.
Then you don't even remember the guy. Like he's legit.
Famous words of Sarah Quinn. Wait, he was hitting on me?
Yeah, no, I was at the other show. And he goes, "Yo, Peter, how you doing?" And I was like, "What the? You don't remember me? I was at El Taib." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He says, like, "Yeah, you were there." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." Yeah, sorry, I was so sauced. I want to apologize for hitting on Miriam Khan and Sarah. I'm like, no, I don't have.
I didn't even know. No.
I don't know why you apologize to me. Like it doesn't make any. I didn't get it. It was weird.
Yo, Peter, up north, Erica Suarez was there too.
Yeah.
And we had nothing to do one night, so we went to the local strip club.
Yeah.
And she gave me an edible. We were on edibles. We were crying, laughing. And the DJ was wearing a cape. The DJ was wearing a cape. And then we were sitting there just laughing at like the situation. But then we noticed after like an hour, there were no strippers, right?
Oh, shit.
So it's just like a weird bar at this point. He's DJing. And then it sounds like a stripper's going to come. He gets the mic. He's like, and now come to the stage, Melanie. But no stripper shows up. So I'm laughing, crying, and the DJ wearing a cape is like, fucking bitches are fucking embarrassing me. Like, fucking, so you can see he's angry,
guy with the
and I'm dying, bro. I'm high and crying. He was wearing a cape. It was the greatest night of my life.
That's freaking. I never been to like out of Boone's strip club.
Yeah, horrible. You're not there for the ladies.
No, just freaking.
Were there any strippers there at any point?
They showed up at one point. The bar was low, but it was hilarious to observe.
Did they come over to you and like ask you?
No. We were unapproachable.
Okay.
We were dying of laughter, crying. They should have thrown us out. We were very insulting.
Yeah, but it make. Actually, no, they wouldn't throw you out because you're spending money on the bar, so they.
No, that's another thing. I walked in with my own drink. No one said shit to me, bro. They were all looking at me like, who are these people? I was wearing sweats. Put it on. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, like I've been to a strip club where I guess there was no customers, so like I was watching them just like chill in the room. And then
we were people watching, and we were dying of laughter.
Like you were dying. I remember going once like and I was the only guy there, and I remember the guy's like, all right, ladies, you have to go outside and get those customers, and he had to like.
And it's just you.
Yeah. It was,
Like they bark at strip club.
It was weird. It was.
There's a celebrity out there, Carl Winslow. Is out there.
One time, I really don't like strip clubs because of like them trying to come get you to get dances, and it's really like.
I don't
annoying.
like harassment.
I don't like rejecting. You know.
You feel like the strippers for
Yeah.
because
it's like it's so much sadder to reject like a naked person coming over to be like, hey, you want, rather than like a homeless person asking for change. You know what I mean? You're used to it, and then like the strippers come over and they're like, hey, you want some of this? You're like,
listen,
no.
whore, I'm here for the salad.
So.
And she's like, you sound like my father.
Every once in a while, there'll be like
Not
one.
my dad. I mean, yeah.
They'll try a different angle.
I know. I meant like the stripper because their dad probably rejected, and I just realized my dad's here.
Just making a daddy issues joke about the strippers.
No, because I remember at Source to Sex, it was weird. I had like the reverse. Like I kind of did like at one point I just got tired of it. So my boys is like, yeah, like we go to the club. There's a club across the street. And then we go to Super Sex, and he's like, "Yeah, I just want some chicken wings." I'm like, "No, okay, dude, like whatever."
Does it still exist, Super Sex?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I thought it closed down.
No, Super Sex burnt down. The one there.
Oh, sorry, not
another
Super Sex.
one.
Source to Sex. Sorry, Source to Sex.
Okay.
Source to Sex on
What's
Sources. It's
Oh,
Sources
that
on
makes,
Sources
that makes
highway.
sense, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Like
I was just gonna say that every once in a while they'll take a different approach where they come and they just try and be like, so what do you do? And then they're trying to, and then like 20 minutes in they'll ask you. So she's asking me like whatever, and I'm talking to her for 2 minutes, and then I'm like, yeah, my favorite thing about being at the strip club is watching like dudes whose first time it is at a strip club like go to get the stripper when they come off stage.
That's actually
because they come off stage, the dude wants to get them before another dude gets them, and
Yeah,
they just run over like
I saw that.
and she looked at me and she was like, That's what you like? And she ran away from me.
Why'd you run away?
Because she's like, what are you doing here? Like, you're supposed to be there for tits, not to like laugh at guys. So she's like, this guy's going to kill me.
It could have been worse.
No.
She'd be like, what do you do? I kidnap strippers.
And she's like, okay, do you want to dance? Like, it's just weird. No, because I remember seeing like a girl, like I guess a guy's waiting in line for one girl. So they like wait for the guy to go in the booth, and then you're just waiting. And I'm just like, shit, like that's you're too anxious for this.
Yeah,
Like,
This is the most compelled I've ever felt to go to a strip club. Like people keep trying to get me to go to a strip club. I'm like, why do I want? But
They're
the way
they're
you've
overrated.
explained
Yeah.
it, this I'm like, if
This
I
is getting
can
you.
watch men be
No.
awkward,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I
Strip
would
clubs
love
are
that.
not fun. The only time strip club was fun
I would
last
pay
week
money.
because I had a comedian with me and we were dying of laughter. But strip clubs in general are not fun.
yeah,
It's
no.
literally
It's
like the
fun if I
saddest,
can
worst
if I
thing.
can watch the
Not
sad.
really, not that
You
sad.
see
not that
people.
sad.
Oh, it's sad, dude. You
Not
see,
that sad.
dude, it's fucking sad. You see people almost just crying, bro, like sitting there depressed. Some of them are yelling at the street. It's fucking weird, bro.
And then there's
what's
the move. There's the
yelling?
move where dudes will put money in their mouth and they lie
And
on their
like
back
that.
on the stage, and then the stripper will like grind on their face.
You know
And,
what's
like some dudes really love doing it.
You know what's
Like-
funny? You know what's funny about that? I saw one dude do that. Like he just went on the stage and then the bouncers pulled him off.
Yeah, you're not supposed to invade the stage.
The stripper like looked at him, looked at the bouncer. and was like, "Come
he just
here."
pulled off like, goddamn, man. He's just trying to get a dance. It was it was freaking funny.
Have you ever done the money in the mouth on the stage?
No, fuck that.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Is there one of your friends who like I'll do it? And he's
No,
the guy?
we one of my it was weird. It was weird. So it's like I have my core buddies, and then one of my buddies had brought his friends. It was his birth. Like he's just coming to Montreal for like the weekend. So he brought his girl, and then she did that. So she did that, and she started dancing with strippers. Then the managers actually came up to us and was like, "Hey, look, like, cause she kind of looked better than the strippers." So they're like, "Yo, she can't be on stage." And we're like, "Well, that's not our fault." He's like, "No, she can't be on stage." We're like, "Okay, whatever." So she's just chilling on the side, just doing her thing. And then one guy just pulled. So she came with another, like one of my buddy's dudes, and then this other dude just came in and she just pulled the girl and just left with the girl, and it was like the weirdest. And like everyone was doing group pictures, but I'm
Wait,
like, what?
someone stole your buddy's girlfriend?
Like my buddy's girlfriend, and then we were kind of like all looking at each other, and then everyone's still like dancing with like like with the strippers, but I'm like, but your girl's gone. Like,
See, that's sad. That's what I'm saying. That's a sad tale of stolen woman in strip club.
yeah.
You know, Alex, the buddy that you had met here when he was smoking cigars, he had the hair. During his bachelor party on St. Denis, went to a strip club, and we were always mean to him. So his brother, everyone that was there, you basically you go on stage and they humiliate you. They stripped him down to his boxers, and then they're supposed to smack him, but they beat the shit out of him with the belts, and the metal part of the belt was ripping his skin. Like he had he was
Oh,
actually cut.
shit.
So that's like a hard thing you had to explain to his wife. Like what happened at the strip club? He's got all these marks and he's beat up. Yeah.
This is a guy stripped. No, that's freaking. Actually, well, not strip club, but like.
He was asking him to stop, and he's like, "Okay, stop!" And they was beating the shit out of him.
Well, it's their favorite part of the night. You know what I mean? Because like you pay them to do it too.
Yeah,
Like they're like, oh, you're gonna pay us to beat the shit out of one of these assholes who looks
Yeah.
at us all night? Fuck yeah!
it's a good time.
What strip clubs are you going? What?
All
any
strip
strip
clubs,
club, bro.
any
I
strip
swear to
club will
God.
do that.
Some of my friends,
Now you're
it's their
selling
favorite
me
thing
on
to do.
becoming a stripper. I
I've
get to
never-
like beat people up. I
I've
get
never-
paid.
If you go to a strip club and you go up to one of the strippers and you're like, we got a guy who's getting married, can you give him the fucking special treatment? You give them $100 and then they'll do it.
They'll beat the shit out of him. They'll strip him to his boxers on stage and beat the humiliate him.
Who's stripping them?
What?
The strippers.
The
And like the
strippers.
dude's excited at first because like
Dude's
there's four
excited at
women.
first.
Like,
He's getting a lap dance on stage. Like I'm so cool right now. And then he's like, "What happened to my shirt, and my pants? Holy, what the fuck?" Yeah, it's good. It's a good time.
He doesn't notice. Okay, that's.
Yeah.
Any strip club here.
Like here, what do you mean?
any strip club anywhere.
Anyway, not in like a village, but like in a city. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just never heard of this. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, strippers. They'll do crazy shit.
Shit. Okay, yeah. All right. And besides that, let's say one of my stories is so I saw this fireman. So this homeless lady was like talking to this fireman, but he was just putting his like hose away, and then this lady just like pulls her tits out, right? So she's just pulling her tits, and she's like, "So what happened?" And the guy's just explaining what's going on in the building. But he's
And
not
her tits are out.
But he's not looking at the chick. He's just like, yeah, there's like a water leakage, so we're just trying to. And her tits are out, and she's just like swinging around. And then he just turns on, and like, oh, what the fuck? I just put out fires. Like, get away from me. And it's just weird. It was a little
Where
weird.
was this?
On near the Burger King on St. Catherine. It was really good.
Those are interesting homeless people there.
And I do have to say, it started like the beginning of a porno. Like he was fireman. He's got to put his hose away. This lady wants to talk to him. Her tits are out.
And it didn't end. It didn't end.
Poor guy. Fuck, man. I came to put out a fire. This is worse than the kids that burnt to death in the fire.
Oh shit! Goddamn. Other than that, I have a manager. I haven't seen in a while, and I forgot about this guy. He's like socially, like he's just a manager guy. Like I remember once he just came in. He's like, "Oh, Peter, there's rats under your freaking dish pit. Just kill them and go home." And he just leaves. And I'm like, "That's not a thing."
Kill a bunch of rats?
Yeah, not hood rats, just like regular rats.
Okay. I thought they were talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, just regular rats. But I remember once, like, he wanted to call me, but he got my wrong number. Like, it wasn't the right number. So then he goes, "Peter, is this your number?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Okay," because I called him, like, "Peter, you have to come in." He's like, "Fuck you! You can't control me!" and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with Peter?" And like, this is the freaking weirdest stuff. Yeah.
Did you kill the rats that time?
No, but we saw them. It was just like fucking.
By the way, the airport, they're garbage. Because when I was leaving,
Yeah.
by the way, it's crazy lineup. You guys, the airport security thing that doesn't matter anymore.
No.
For for the first time ever in the history of me traveling, they're like, keep your sunglasses on, keep your fucking belt on, just go through. Like they didn't care. There was so many people, they're just pushing us through. But then I had to get extra screening, and there was a black guy there. He was bleeding. His nose was bleeding all over the floor. There was blood everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was making jokes to the security. I go, is it because he talks too much? Is this why? So the security's like, he's like laughing. The guy's just bleeding everywhere. And the guy comes to clean it up. Bro, you know what is the guy who mops? Go find the guy who cleans the fucking airport. This retard. This is what he did. He came dry mop, pushed the blood around, and left.
Yeah.
So he just made the blood go further and then walked off. He's like, it looks clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
You work with retarded people.
Not 100%. Oh, 100%. No, like apparently they put I guess people that like came to the country or just like had like jail records or whatever, and they just put them in they just fired them all today. Like apparently.
Really?
Yeah, like they did. Yeah, it's just like
because of the whole blood situation.
No, maybe not. Maybe that or other things. But it was like just like a girl that used to just like she used to like high kick doors, and then like no one questioned her. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Kick through doors.
No, she just like fucking like start high kicking. It was like, dude, the button's right there. And you just
Jean-Claude, that bitch, Fred.
High kicking. She's just yelling at customers. So I guess
I
they
do
just,
have to say, I love how low your high kick was. It like didn't even get above the table.
Listen.
So I didn't know the airport was hiring people with criminal records.
Yeah.
And they judge us when I go through fucking customs.
Yeah, this freaking. It's just like a weird. Security's weird. Like
they do like a cycle, like they hire them for like 2 months before they hit the 3-month window, and then they fire them.
They fire
like
them out. Yeah, like summertime. So there's like
That's predatory that companies do that. I hate that shit.
It's kind of crazy.
It's predatory that they can do that. I worked for a company when I was in video games right before I went to EA, and they used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking the worst, bro. You ruin people's lives. They're there, they're doing good work, they think they got a job. The second they're about to hit 3 months, fire them.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But that's it. But then they find the ones that are like totally devoted. Like I had a dude that used to call me for the pallets. And he'd be like, "Okay, there's a pallet here." And I'm like, "Okay, well, where's the pallet?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "What the fuck?" But he just keeps calling people. So we all hate this dude.
So he just keeps saying there's a pallet here, there's no pallets.
There's no pallets and shit. So then one time I'm about to go in the bathroom and he legit taps me before I go in the urinal. It's like, "Oh, you have a pallet." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro." But like they love that guy.
He's still there?
Yeah, he's still there. He's retired.
Yeah. Fucking pallet source.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
He's devoted.
He's devoted. So like he'll survive like the 3 months. But the rest of them like, yeah, do you have some security to be like they're like looking like, yeah, I had to get the fuck out of here. And it's like, and I remember once
lunatics.
I remember I had once a U.S. delegate. I don't know what she does, but she came through. I guess the plane stopped, so she came through and she's like, "Excuse me, are you in charge here?" I'm like, "Well, no, I'm just fucking chilling." She's like, "Well, I just got through customs and no one checked me. Who the fuck do I talk to?" I'm like, "Oh, welcome to Montreal." Like, I don't know the fuck you like what you want me to do.
What do you mean? She won the lottery, this stupid
But she was like
I gotta
going
complain.
crazy. Yeah.
Nobody was rude to me.
Yeah.
Nobody held me up. This is bullshit.
She was probably just like she was like a delegate or something. She was just excited to like show her pass, and she doesn't need to be checked. You know?
Yeah.
She was just so upset. It's like when you're like. You like turn 18, it's your 18th birthday, you go out, you're like, they're gonna card me. They don't card you. And
They don't
you're like,
even
what
let
the
you
fuck?
Yeah. She already had to
Get out of
card
here,
that.
bitch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Are those this week's tales of Black Kingdom? Yeah.
Black Kingdom?
Yeah.
I guess the Black
Nice.
Kingdom. Black Kingdom.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about Chinese dubbing.
Oh, there's more. All right.
No, it was like I used to watch like anime that had like Chinese dubbing English. So it was like Chinese people translating Japanese to English.
Oh.
And it was like they fucked it up. Like they used to be like They'd be like the show is called Naruto, and they'd be like Marungan. I'm like, how do you spell? It's on the box. Like, how you fucking?
Yeah, but they're not doing it from English. They're doing it from the Japanese.
Yeah.
Stranga boyaru.
Yeah, and he's like, oh my god, he's about to hit me with the 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 6. And I was like, dude, it's not even what he's saying. And it was crazy. It was fucking crazy.
That we could watch together and laugh.
Yeah, I wish. I think I have the videos.
We'll do a watch along.
Yeah, if I can find. Hopefully they have them. All right, that's my stories.
Peter
Yeah,
Bowen.
Peter Bowen,
Peace.
thank you very much.
Oh, we got. This is, by the way, the perfect time for the show closer is tonight.
Yeah.
He's got so much material to work with now.
I have a quick question though. First,
Yes.
what's the budget for the show? Like, can we get a bunch of strippers to beat up comedians on the show?
Look.
Like,
Look.
I think we can get some like people who used to be comics who quit. They'll
I
do it
could
for
get
free.
you. I could get you the strippers. Here's the problem: they can't strip if it's on camera.
they can't.
And we have
No,
no
we
no
can't show
nudity.
nudity.
No nudity allowed.
like-
Even in the bar, with no nudity allowed.
But is underwear considered nudity?
No.
No, they could be in their underwear, but the
Yeah.
thing is,
not saying, like, tits out.
YouTube might frown upon it.
Okay.
What about bikinis?
Or like pasties, like burlesque
We
type.
could do that as
Or
long
like
as it's covered.
sexy like cop outfits or whatever the fuck.
we
Like,
could do. Look, all that is
We
doable
just
as long
get
as
some
they're not
like
naked.
people. Can we get some fucking burlesque drag and fucking Sara will get beat up again?
Oh god. I could have taken.
We'll
those
probably
bitches.
blow up, dude. We'll get all kinds of new fans.
I could get it done, but it's just what's the like? We need a plan. We need a good gimmick.
okay, so someone who doesn't watch the show,
Yeah.
we tell them they're gonna do a set while someone's like stripping on stage, and then out of nowhere, like fucking strippers swarm them and just start being.
So
like-
no, we can't
No,
surprise
you can't
beat
assault
someone.
someone. That's on tape too. We can't even lie. We can't even lie like Pecker lied to the fucking judge.
Well, I'm
You know
sure
what?
we-
He made that up on the spot.
Well, I'm sure we could like. I mean, you're Jewish. You could like find a contract where people like sign with like this is just a contract to make sure you're okay with sexual stuff happening to you.
Yeah, you gotta
And it
outdo
says
these comics.
And
The
then-
problem is he just admitted to screwing them with the contract
this
on
video
camera.
If they sign
It's incriminating.
it's their fault for not reading it. No, is that how laws work?
Yeah, it is. However, this video kind of nulls everything.
Yep.
Because you're plotting.
Poseidon just cut the past 20
But
seconds.
we could do something with strippers, but we just have to think it out. There's a strip club in front. Yeah, they just can't get naked. We could do something with strippers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, that'd just be funny. Like someone just trying to like concentrate.
And they're like in bikinis and they're
They
acting.
put David up here trying to do.
I
Comedy while there's,
think
like,
that we should
strippers.
get a stripper who is okay with her foot being out.
Yeah, 'cause
And
the
if
problem is the
Matthew
camera.
does well hosting, he gets to suck a toe.
I just think you guys have to realize
No.
that if we pay strippers before we pay me, I'm gonna have to become a stripper, and nobody wants to see my pasty ginger tits.
Because we could do the stripper thing, but the thing is, a lot of these strippers will not want to be on camera.
Wait, why not? Does it, like give away their goods? What about like an
No, that
OnlyFans?
gives
Does it
away.
give away their goods?
It gives away their identity unless we get a stripper that wears like a Batman mask or some shit.
That's what we should do. That's
Yeah,
what,
yeah, yeah,
That
so-
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
Or
beating the
like-
shit out of someone in a
Or more like the
Batman.
OnlyFans model route.
Oh,
Like,
that
you
we
get
know. We have all
OnlyFans.
kinds.
They're lazy.
We have all kinds of fans that are
That's really
hookers.
Really?
Yeah. 2 drink minimum is big in the hooker community.
We could do something like that. Just put like fucking a pair of tits. Like even if it's not on camera, just tits in the front row, and someone has to do a set without looking. And if they do, they get like shocked or something. Something, I don't know.
We
We
should
gotta-
expose tits because we don't want to get the place in trouble. But bikini, we could do bikini strippers doing strippy shit.
So legally, you can't expose tits unless you have like a stripper license. It's like an alcohol license.
Yeah, it's a place of business, bro.
How about we get Poseidon in a bikini on stage with the comedian beating them?
He's gotta do the camera switching.
We have a volunteer to switch the cameras for one segment.
But Poseidon comes tits out all the time. Why would we cover him up with a bikini?
No nudity.
But that was, you guys see Pecker's nipple slips. Like no one brought it up, but he just has his nipples out at some point.
He's allowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a goddamn criminal. Let him do his thing.
He's trans, so he's a woman. That's illegal.
He's not trans.
Oh, he said he was. Anyways.
He thought about it.
The joke that he bombed with, you just called back to.
That was the
You
worst joke
called
he
back
said.
to the bomb.
Fuck. Okay. Anyways, we always end the show with a bang. This guy is gonna wrap up the show. Gonna say some crazy shit. Guys, make some noise for George Asili.
Yes. Go G.
Oh man. A bunch of half-naked strippers beating me up. But enough about my ex-wives. All right, let's fucking do it. All right, so France is on fire right now. I've taught my sons well. Good. Feminist bookstores and craft breweries are pretty much the same entity, the same enterprise. They're both filled with hairy pussies that produce too much yeast. Now, I am from Ottawa, and Ottawa is a small bilingual fishing town where we come together and share the fisheries. And that's why I sound like this. I'm an Ottawa man. I have an Ottawa man accent. I'm not from Toronto, where they all sound like retarded pirates. I'm from Ottawa. I can speak English. All right? I say Ottawa things like, we need to move forward on this. I say Ottawa things like, bilingualism is key. I'm an Ottawa man. Now, in the news, like, Israel is going into a Palestinian refugee camp, and I think that's bad because they could be using their resources in other ways. They could be going into homeless camps and killing all the homeless people in Montreal. And I think we need to start killing all the homeless people in the city because they're ruining A&W for the rest of us. We need to kill them all. They're ruining so many Indian-owned A&W businesses. They love to destroy families, all right? And whenever, like, you see, like, a bunch of crackheads outside the window of an A&W, it's pretty much just like a Hindu version of Dawn of the Dead, or they're trying to break in. Now, contrary to popular belief, I do care about other races. I love every single race on this planet. My favorite race are Filipinos because you can pick them up and breastfeed them. I love Filipinos. And I've been thinking a lot about black people. You know, I love them all, you know. Like, I love, like how do you like your black people? Do you like them dark like Wesley Snipes? Do you like them milky like Obama? Do you like them translucent like Common? Like, how do you... What's his name? I forgot his name. Not Common. What's the other guy's name? Fuck, I forgot it. What is it? Logic, that's his name, Logic. Logic, Common. What's up with black people with these names? So what an oxymoron. Anyways, let's fucking go, man. But my favorite black person, my favorite one is OJ because he is honorable and true. That's my favorite one. All right. Let's get down to brass tacks here. That was my stand-up comedy portion of it. We gotta
Georgia silly.
Get down to the nitty gritty here.
George, are you trying to like?
What's that?
Like, make up for Sunday? Are you trying to learn a new skill set? We
What do
found out that George has a weakness. George is the most powerful man.
Oh yeah, that's
Montreal
right.
comedy. His weakness is trying to do crowd work with black people. He really like short-circuited. He's talking to everyone. Now, I do have to say that the issue was from the beginning. He started doing
retorts start with N.
Well, no, he started doing crowd work with white people, calling them "you people."
Yeah.
And got to the black people and still called them "you people," but then reacted after he called them "you people."
That only happens.
How did you react?
Oh, very like a shy, corny white guy, like, oh, geez, you people. But that only happens when I'm with Caesar because he's like, he put all his stats in like being black. So when he's on stage, he needs to talk to them pretty much. And
where does this come from? The Caesar being good with black people.
Where does that come from? He literally grew up in the ghetto of Ottawa, mean streets with like Somalis and other Africans. So he grew up with them. He knows everything about them. He studied them.
George just kept looking at Caesar. He'd try and talk to the black people, and he'd say some racist shit, look at Caesar and be like, Caesar, what do you think?
Can you get through these people? Can you get through these guys?
What do you think about this?
It was a great night. It was an amazing night.
It was a
great
very
night.
fun night,
But
man.
yeah, you cannot talk to black people. You had a very difficult time.
Only when Caesar's on the stage. Usually, like, call them my sons. and if they disobey their father, you know.
Yeah, I had trouble calling them my boys. It was just weird.
That's the loophole. If I'm their dad, I can call them my sons. Boy, that's the loophole. I'm a lawyer.
Also, the Ottawa joke, the Ottawa fisheries.
Yeah. That was a good That was like
Who was that joke for? That joke was for someone.
I want to bring it back. I did that joke when I was bombing in like a small town outside of Ottawa, like my first like outside gig, and I want to bring it back because it's like so retarded that I think I can say it, and I think it's gonna work. I swear to God, it's so retarded it has to work. Now I did like I was watching the show from the back. I want to address like. You brought your parents, and that's insane. Have you not learned when Josh brought his grandparents?
I wasn't here, and I just got internet again, so I have to watch.
I've never seen a Jew with like sleeveless.
He's half Jew. You're like Pecker, Ukrainian Jew, and
It's the balding half. Oh, that's not. You need a bigger keeper.
He's like the only white trash Jew
Give
in
him
the world. Yeah, I think Dad would do it. My dad would do a
White
lot
trash
for like anti-Semitism because I feel like he could go down and like fit in. Not that he's an anti-Semite, but I feel like
He looks like one,
I feel
though.
like right, like you can.
He
go,
looks like
he has
one,
friends
though.
in Florida. They don't know he's a Jew. You can't tell them like.
But
hang
it's
out at the,
He's just yelling, "They will not replace us."
and they being like the fucking in-laws, dude. Well, yes, sir. I thought you were gonna say something. I talked over you there. My apologies. We gotta listen. I'm sorry. This is pretty much Israel in a nutshell. An Arab going, "I'm sorry, Jew. Please don't."
Please don't kill me.
I come up here, got Jew shooting Nerf guns at me. He's eyeing me with his sleeveless arms. Like I'm being ambushed again. God damn. But I did like write some stuff here down. I'm gonna literally go through everything. I got the first guy, Ali. I wasn't listening to his set. I was shitting in the toilet, which I've been told that you can't shit there anymore.
No, you can shit there. There was just a kid. There was one time the room was like full. So many people are here. And George is like, I'm going to go take a shit right now. So it was almost like he was asking me if he could go shit. And I was like, why don't you just go shit downstairs?
Yeah.
It was an emergency. I can't control these, man.
And then he went downstairs and shat downstairs.
I was worried.
Today, of all the days to shit, shit.
You come to me on the day of my comfort zone live taping and you shit? Like what?
Very Godfather.
And it's just kind of like, don't give me the like choice. Because obviously, if I had to choose, because also I would say I don't shit up here for that reason. But like, if someone's like, hey, can I go shit? I'll be like, go downstairs. Why would I not say go downstairs?
I forgot that I had to shit downstairs because I have a learning disability. I'm literally like, I'm not even kidding. I have a learning disability. I forget stuff all the time. But did Ali say anything about? I was worried because whenever I see like an Arab comic who's new on stage, I'm praying to God he doesn't say the word fucking bomb in his set. I'm praying to God.
No, I don't think he. No.
Good.
He said it during the interview, and he said bombing. Like,
bombing.
Like he really hit that second beat.
That's okay. All right.
That's it. That's the only time he mentioned bombs.
All right. That's fair enough. Because it's like. We need to like I want to get out of the Habibis and elevate. We can't be saying bombing anymore. Like that's disgusting. That's beyond half.
So you saying if you were a black person, you'd be the type of black dude to be like, we gotta stop saying the N-word.
Oh no, that's a different kind of you get rapid fire all the way. That's a saver. He mentioned like he lived in Kuwait. Yeah. And all I could think of was I was like laughing in the back, thinking about like how Saddam Hussein's sons died. Do you know how Uday and Qusay died? The U.S. Army got them in a building, and instead of breaching it, they just blow it up. They just literally just blow up the fucking building up, not even going inside of it at all. Yeah, literally just blow it up.
That sounds like a cliffhanger.
That sounds like
you don't see the body dead. You don't. There might be.
It was dust.
But there might be a part 2 being released. You know what I mean? You never know.
What is this like?
It's like a Marvel movie.
It's like Iraqi Rambo.
It's like it's going to start the next movie. It's going to be like the rubble in his hand that's just going to pop out.
You think that after like you see like the ending with the mission accomplished banner, the credits roll, and then Uday's fucking hand emerges out of the rubble for Iraq Part 3? Is that how ISIS started?
Exactly.
Called Pakistan. Tell them I'm
That's
coming.
how ISIS started, man. But he also mentioned
He's like John Wick, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Ali also mentioned chess, and like everybody here was like a role of chess. Like Ali was a pawn, he was sacrificed off first. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Pecker was a knight, because I don't know how the fuck this guy is advancing in comedy with that shit. I don't know how the fuck.
I think it's his day job. that
Literally.
might help with-
Pantelis can't even play chess because he can't see like black and white tiles together. He can't even see them together. But there's a paradox with Pantelis because the blacks and the whites are fighting, so it's like maybe I should try, you know? That giant Quebecer guy just eats the fucking pieces. Like, he just fucking eats them. But and then like I think about like how whenever like you see those clips of like black hustlers in New York City fight off against white people in chess. If you're a fucking black guy playing chess in the park and you see like a bunch of white people coming in because they're like undercover grandmasters, I'm gonna like trick a black guy in the park. Ooh, I'm good at chess. Just fucking run away. You're gonna get out hustled. When a black person ever sees like white people with a film crew, just run away. Nothing good will ever come out of it. Just get the hell out of there, man. That's what I think about that shit, man. And it's literally, I do have a point. I'm intelligent, all right? And I thought that like Pecker, I do like how Pecker wants to go to Ukraine so he can like give Zelensky more cocaine. The only reason why he would go. And Ukraine, you know, Ukraine also needs more bombs, so yeah, no shit. Yeah. I also loved how, like, I think I heard this correctly, Pecker's mom was trying to find a foreign legion for him to join, which is literally like the Ukrainian version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah. I got one little fight, my mom got scared and said, "You're gonna join the 23rd Brigade in the Ukraine." And then, like, the latter half of his set, I zoned out because it was a fucking true crime podcast. But because Pecker still has this, like, fucking, like, white trash ghetto ego, it's like, yeah, my buddy's, like, vicious criminal, like, you know, in trial in court. I got do my first open mic hosting tomorrow. Come on out. I'm better now. I'm a good man. My friends are all dead or in the streets, but I'm
reformed.
I'm doing weekends now. I'm like, it's good, man. I'm reformed. Like a fucking Twitch streamer. I'm reformed now. But then, like, Alexander was, like, insane. He was a rook because he literally just fucking One Direction.
He's gone already.
Yeah, he went back to the woods where he belongs. That fucking Wookiee. I'm glad he came out because I was like coming out, trying to be a normal person. It dawns on me that like I really miss 4chan right now, so I'm glad he came out. I gave him a little 4chan going on, but it's like, you know. But I do like how progressive he was, despite like the racism, the misogyny. It felt like a Pantelis fan doing stand-up for the first time. What it was, man. But he was pro-trans, and I really liked how, like, despite he's like the most progressive Quebecer I've ever seen. Like, that was very progressive of him to do that and to talk about how his fucking when he said that his daughter had a giant dick, I could see a twinkle in his eye. Like, if my daughter is gonna be a woman, I want her to have the biggest fucking tabernacle this province has ever seen, man. But I do like. He mentioned about raping koalas, and I was informed by Pecker that there was a chlamydia outbreak within the koalas at the zoo. So there may not all be fiction going on here.
He may be patient zero.
The koala patient zero.
Like, do koalas just have good pussy? Is that what it is? Like, ask Alexandre.
Yeah. I mean, he, like, fucking koalas.
You shouldn't fuck an animal.
I love how that a man would fuck a koala, but not this bear. Like,
Oh, your rivalry continues, eh?
Bitch, don't even get me started. You can't even fit in a fucking bus, bitch.
I do have to say, it
That
is.
is so-
That's the only time George ever gets mad is when Rather Not shits on his mom.
Oh man, this bitch.
Keep doing it, Rather Not.
It's beautiful. It's a comfort zone, man. But then we get to Peter, and he's the bishop because he's black and cool. He's just like moves side to side of the fucking board. He's a slides, man. He's cool, man. I did have like a big laugh when who said it? Like your daughter's hanging out with the blacks. That was incredibly funny. That is just so funny. I know that you're not gonna get mad, but it's like the idea of like of a man getting pissed off that Peter Bowen of all black people is like putting his black hands on her white skin, like ooh, like it's being. But Peter works at the airport, so he's used to like touching all the white people, and he just works fucking shipment. He still touches them, man.
He's not supposed to be.
And it's like, why the fuck would you hang out with comics in a forest? In a car, that's the worst.
I
Having
was
a
with them
midlife
that
crisis.
night.
No, you weren't.
Earlier.
Well, you were earlier.
And
Yeah.
I left, and then I was like, maybe I should have hung out. And now I heard the story, and I'm like, I'm glad I left. I would have got dragged into this cottage.
I can't fathom that.
Weird acid orgy.
It's not even that. It's like his comics are like notoriously like egotistical and narcissistic. So to bring a bunch of them all and experience like the worst ego death at the same time, just recanting all the times. It's like Breakfast Club, like 100 million times worse. They're all crying.
Just crying for 6 hours.
They're literally crying for 6 hours, recanting all the times they've bombed ever, all the times.
I suck. No, I suck.
Oh yeah, it's like you suck. I suck the most. Or it's a suck off competition. It's the opposite of a circle jerk. They're just describing how much they suck. Instead of blowing, like it's all.
I still feel like in that moment where everyone's like opening up and like I bombed so many times, Pecker would be like, I fucking ripped it every time, bro.
That's worth it, dude. That's like the worst ego. Like you fucking you do acid. You finally emerge through like the fucking metaphysical DMT elves, and they just all tell you that you suck and you should kill yourselves. Once you like emerge into that. Also, It's I don't understand how you can get friends in this city. It seems like most of the comics are treacherous. So the idea of like putting them all in a single little house in the forest seems alien to me.
It is.
I do have to say no. You know what?
We're
Fuck
friends.
you.
We are
Fuck
friends.
him.
Yeah, we're
Every time we're gonna hang off, he scurries off. He's like, "My mom is here. I gotta go with my mom, guys." You just
I know
fucking
you
run
all-
off, you
yeah.
bastard.
He assumes everyone's planning to rape him.
That is true.
I've never like seen George get off stage and be like, "I'm gonna hang out, man." Like George gets off stage and he's like, "I gotta go. I gotta go." And you know what? There was a headliner here recently, and the headliner saw George crush and was like, "That guy's fucking the best on the show. He's
Yeah.
great." And then like talked to him off stage a little bit and came up to us and was like, "That guy needs to be on stage."
Yeah.
Spoke to him off stage. He's a frail little man. So it's like you get on stage, you prepare all night, you pace around the room all night, you're shaking your hands, you get on stage, you destroy, the room's shaking, then you get off stage and you immediately just like curl up into a ball.
That is true. I am a goblin projecting little piece of shit monster. That is true. I have to go back to my mommy. That is true.
Like quickly. Dude.
Oh man, with haste. That is, it's true. Maybe I just need to open up and hop in a cabin and do acid.
Yeah,
and
just
cry.
Maybe you need the ass.
Maybe need Peter Bowen's black hands to touch my brown skin. I need him to hold. Oh, I love how like. Thank you. Yes, this is called racial healing right here.
Yeah, I was literally thinking like I actually can't believe Peter's touching his leg because like that's out of Peter.
That was comfortable. I do love black people. You see what I mean? Like we were progressing.
You went like
I'm
this.
advancing. It was like I don't know what he's gonna do to me. Then
My wallet's in the other pocket.
he better check my wallet real quick. What? But I do love how like Alexander. Oh yeah, he fucking dropped the N-word, and then your immediate reactions were, "We have one too, Peter. Come on out." That was literally your immediate reaction.
I missed that.
That was me. That was me. I was quick. I had to be quick on my feet with that one. I'm glad you
Wait, so
appreciate it.
That is insane.
Wait, the guy said the N-word?
I didn't notice that. I didn't know that.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
it. Did he say it in French?
No.
Well, he
what-
did say like a
He
French
said
accent.
He said an ice cube.
Yeah, he ice cubed it.
Yeah.
Wait, what does ice cube it mean?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Who's gonna say it now? But
I really didn't hear it. I heard that part, and then
Nobody
I really
heard
like he got scared
Don't.
because he thought Peter was gonna run at him. So I saw him get scared at the thought of Peter coming out, but I didn't hear that. I didn't know
No,
that.
he was saying our boy's name. He was saying Zuniga.
Oh.
No. He said Zuniga, and then he said
Oh.
field.
I did catch that, but I thought it was just like a
You know
mistake,
what?
and I didn't want to
No.
call
that
him
was
out
the
on
You
joke.
a
He was
think
quoting
bit.
a joke.
Okay, if anything,
Yeah.
why are you doing David's bit on stage?
Yeah.
That's what it
The only-
You know, he was quoting the joke,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I tagged it. It was
the only
perfect.
thing worse than racism is racist joke theft. That's the only
Exactly.
That's his
No,
bit.
he said I like him. He said he liked Zuniga.
yeah.
Mm.
Zuniga's also not black, so it doesn't, doesn't help.
He doesn't need to know that. Let him keep doing it, man. But
No, not anyways. The guy,
that yes. Now
he said he likes Zuniga. It's good that he but Zuniga's not black, so he likes Zuniga. Anyways, okay.
that guy just went for it. Like that was probably his last set. I love like that guy's.
I hope he comes back. I really
the
like that guy.
balls.
Oh, he can't. This guy keeps calling him a goddamn racist.
No, he's that means hello where I come from. That means good hello. I love you. Stay. But I'm thinking about nothing. I think I'm done my list right now.
That was a good list.
Thank
Great
you.
list. Fuck
Thank you. It's been like the most casual. Like I feel like no one's here. Literally nobody is.
fun.
Yeah, what happened?
It was good.
Did- wait, hold on.
They all left.
Did you take a shit in that bathroom?
I did like
Your dad's
2
in for a wild ride.
2 hours ago. That's
Oh,
how
wow.
long it's been. It's comfortable. It's comforting to see. This has been the same every week, man. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man.
Fuck yeah.
That was good.
George
I
is
gotta-
silly.
I gotta
Silly,
leave.
yeah.
I'll be yeah. Let's do it.
You alright, Borgios?
I'm
Why you
okay.
look upset?
George left me hanging, and I felt.
Oh, you fist bumped
I
him?
tried to fist bump him. He just ran away.
Oh, he doesn't play that shit.
Every week, I'm like, "Fuck, is George finally gonna make fun of me?" And he just never. I was like, "What chess piece am I gonna be?"
Oh. George, what chess piece is he?
Oh, that's a great question.
He's the Fanuc.
I said he's just another pawn.
Yeah.
He's like the pawn. He's like the pawn that like almost reaches. You're the pawn that like almost reaches the other side but gets like wiped out at the last second. I'm the pawn that's at the very end becomes the queen and attacks everybody else. But you're just another pawn in Pantelis' game, you fucking idiot. You're just another pawn. I'm on fucking.
Why did I want this? That was. That hurt
It
my
was
feelings.
so much worse than getting roasted is being
Yeah.
like, he didn't even talk about me.
Because it's hard for me to pay attention. There's a lot going on in my mind, and you have such a beautiful, calming voice. I can't really comprehend unless you.
Guys, this has been comfort zone.
This is uncomfortable as hell. Do you want me to hug you? Like, what?
Please come here.
All right, I'm gonna
Come
hug
here,
this man.
Come here, Bubba.
I feel very low.
Poseidon, get ready to cue the music.
This was really weird. I
Cue
don't know what
the
I did here,
music,
but this is.
Poseidon.